Second as well. All right, we're live. It's the Nathan Peterman game here on Sports Talk Chicago. Great to have all of you. Channel, like, subscribe, turn up notifications so you don't miss a thing. We have interviews with former Bears players on this channel. We have reactions and previews for every Bears game. We do live streams of every Bears game as well each and every Sunday. We had a record crowd last week. Over 4,500 of you joined us on YouTube alone, not counting Facebook and Twitch. So it is great to have all of you here with us. I'm going to tweet out this link. I'm going to post this link on Facebook. And we're live. I mean, we're going. And this is kind of a plot twist, which we're going to talk about and we're going to be following throughout the broadcast. Get this, if you're just tuning in, Nathan Peterman is going to be the starting quarterback for the Bears today. Trevor Siemian apparently got hurt with his oblique during pregame warmups, and at this point, Siemian is going to be the backup in this game. That's even if he plays. David Montgomery is the emergency QB. So it's Mike White back up for the Jets against Nathan Peterman, the third stringer for the Bears. How do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on this game? You can comment a final score prediction as well. I said initially 17-13 Bears lose, but now I'm thinking it might be even lower of a score with Nathan Peterman starting against this very good Jets defense. Ninth in the NFL in defense are the Jets, and now Nathan Peterman's going to really have just a hard go at this one today, no question. I mean, it's going to be difficult. Not going to be easy for him against such a good defense. Feel free to comment in the chat, say hello, chime in. We appreciate all of you being here. Hard Jimbo, Mike Ditka, the Bears Sausage, C. Rich, Bear Down. C. Rich, I'd love to tell you the same, but when you got Nathan Peterman starting, it's going to be tough to even say Bear Down. This is going to be quite a game and very interesting to watch, no question. We're going to have a good time here with this one for sure. Peterman is going to get killed 24-3 Jets. Pickerman, yes, Steve K. So Nathan Peterman, we could talk about his stats real quick since we are not, the game has not started yet. Nathan Peterman in his career, 3 touchdowns, 12 picks. He owns the record for the most interceptions ever thrown in a single half. That's at 5. Did that with the Bills when they decided to put him in for Tyrod Taylor. What a stupid decision that was. Career passer rating, 34. His career passer rating is 34. That is sad. Atmosphere down. Great to see you. 13 of you already here with us. 16 of you with us. We are going. We're ready to go. Now we're a little bit early. Game will not be starting for another 15-ish minutes, but wanted to come on early to, again, break some news. Nathan Peterman is getting the start for the Bears today. Trevor Siemian hurt with an oblique injury. So it's going to be Peterman against Mike White, a battle of the backups, really a battle of the second string versus the third string. We're going to bring you all the action here today on Sports Talk Chicago. Is it bad that this is the most excited I've been for a live stream? Not even kidding, just because of the uncertainty. What will we see? Are we going to see Nathan Peterman somehow kill it? I doubt it, but wouldn't it be funny if Peterman won, right? Yeah, if the Bears pull this off, who is the MVP? Why is Peterman even in the NFL? Why do the Bears have him on their roster? Good question, Hard Jimbo. So he was on the practice squad for the majority of this season. The Bears signed Peterman back in, I want to say May or June. We did a video on it, on the Bears bringing in Nathan Peterman, and now he is playing. I don't know. Oh, Steve K., you were there in Buffalo to witness Pickerman, right? The 5-interception game, 5 interceptions in one half NFL record. Snowman, what's up, Big John? Good to see you on the air again. Great to see you, Snowman. King T. Monty will show why we are not signing him next season. Oh, boy. Very possible. You know, this is going to be on Monty's shoulders today. I mean, no Khalil Herbert, obviously. Now no Fields, no Siemian. It's going to be Peterman and Montgomery. And whatever happens offensively for this Bears team with this quarterback, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen today. Steve K., yes, sir. I'm surprised. I can't believe you somehow got through that game. That must have been horrible. So it's great to see you here. Great to see all of you here with us. We're going to have a good time today. Trying to monitor, and please forgive me if we don't see all of your comments. We're on 3 different streams today, 3 different platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. for today's live call. Appreciate all of you being here with me on Facebook. Nathan Peterman is going to be starting Twitch as well. 6 followers now on Twitch and over 18,000. I want to say thank you to all of you. We've just passed the 18,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. The road to 20,000 is within reach. We're going to have a big celebration, probably a celebratory video, and do some cool stuff when we get to 20K. Good game for the O-line to stand up, and Peterman just to play catch with Claypool. I agree, C. Rich, and I don't know if any of you saw, I had Tom Waddle on this week from ESPN 1000, former Bears wide receiver. We talked about Claypool. I asked him, why is he not being incorporated as much? And Tom said, he has to get used to this system, but he also wants to see more Claypool, and that's a former Bears wide receiver talking. So hopefully we see Claypool a little bit more today, but then again, granted, I'm not going to put any stock into anybody's performance today. You're facing the 9th best defense of the NFL, and you have Nathan Peterman starting. So already that disqualifies everything you want to talk about when it comes to this game. Steve K, no, I loved it. I live in Montreal. I went with a bunch of Bills fans. That's cool. Steve K from Montreal. Wow. Very cool. Well, great to have you here with us, Steve. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here today. We're really gonna have some fun. It's gonna be probably frustrating and tough to watch, but we're gonna have a good time. And I think that's the important part. So, looking forward to having all of you here with us. Remember, you could subscribe to the channel, like the video. Appreciate all of your likes. They help us out algorithm-wise, and comment in the live chat. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Had a lot of people commenting last week, a lot of people tuning in, a lot of fun, broke records for people watching. So appreciate all of you being here. CK, great show, keep it up, no filter. Patrick, good morning, Chicago from the 49th state. Patrick from Alaska back with us. Patrick, great to see you. Let's go Bears. Well, Patrick, if you're just waking up, because I know it's early out there, Nathan Peterman starting. Jay Boogaloo, good morning, John. Good to spend another emotional roller coaster Bears Sunday with you. Great to see you as well. Great to see everybody, all the regulars in the chat coming in. Good reminder, I know we're going to talk about this throughout the program today. How about our sponsor, Amish Country Farms? We have them pinned, their Facebook page pinned in the live chat feed. If you're looking for some pies, if you're looking for meat, now they're selling meat, beef, and chicken fresh from the Amish. Fresh imports weekly, too. Hit them up today in Orland Park. Tell them I sent you, Amish Country Farms, and they'll take really good care of you. They take great care of me. They take great care of a couple of our listeners who DM'd me personally, said it was a great experience. Quality food, pretty good prices, really, for the food you're getting. And now fresh meat from the Amish coming in weekly at Amish Country Farms in Orland Park. Be mindful, the tank is on. Well, if you're starting Nathan Peterman for any reason in a game, yes, you're probably tanking. I'm just saying. I mean, there is no reason to be playing Nathan Peterman. Come on. It's just so funny. So we're live on Facebook, and forgive me for a second here. I want to share this to some of these groups here on Facebook, all the people who tune in all the time. See if we can get some of them to come on with us on Facebook and check out the stream today as well. But appreciate all of you being here. Dan Tanna, hey Dan, thank you for the donation, Dan. What's up, Jay-Z? Let's go Bears, bear down. Dan Tanna, my guy. Again, if most of you don't know, maybe you're new to this stream. Dan is a great guy. We've been going back and forth for almost a year now. Usually on Twitter or on Facebook, even Instagram a little bit, and on YouTube. Dan, very cherished subscriber who's been with me from really the start. I mean, even since last year. Really appreciate you, Dan, donating, and appreciate you being here for the stream. It's the Nathan Peterman Show today. This one's going to be fun. Zane Cozy, third string against third string. LOL. Get ready to see him running more than him throwing the ball. It reminds me of the Chad Hutchinson, Jonathan Quinn QB season. Mike, let's go Bears. Coming down to stay one. Chad Hutchinson, the server dude. You're welcome, bro. Thank you, Dan. Great to have you here with us. Great to see everybody here. Especially Dan. Big thank you to Dan Tanna. I love Dan. Great to see him here with us. We're going to have a fun stream today. we're going to have a good time. It's going to be weird. It's going to be interesting. But as I said to really open up about 10 minutes ago, hey, John, Enzo, great to see you. Should I start Komet or Njoku today? Do not start anybody associated with this Bears offense, Jay Boogaloo, only because you got Nathan Peterman throwing. I wouldn't start Cole Komet. I mean, you don't know what you're going to get out of him. You could have a good day, and maybe I'll be eating my words at the end of this program, but how can you actually expect Nathan Peterman to even throw one touchdown? He has 3 career in the NFL, 12 picks. I don't expect Komet to do anything today. I don't expect anything from this Bears offense. 9th best defense in the NFL they're facing in the Jets. So I would say start Njoku. Do not start Cole Komet. And so this game's going to be so boring. Haha, going to be a running game. Yeah, I would say so. I will say this, though. Mike White had a good game last year, a couple of good games. He is capable of throwing the football if the Jets let him, which is the key. I mean, White last year had a 300-plus yard game and a 40-plus throwing attempt game. So it's going to be interesting to see. Mike Fields will definitely be back for the Packer game. That's the goal. But I will say this, don't rush Fields, which is something we've also been talking about all week. You know, it is not worth the Bears rushing Fields back to play one game. I think we all could say at this point, he is the guy. We don't need him to prove anything anymore. I'd rather him be fully healthy and not even worry about playing until we know he's 100%, you know? That's just me. But we're going to have to see how things play out. Best case, Jets by 10, see Rich. Worst case, Jets are resting Mike White with 10 minutes left in the game. It could really go either way, right? I mean, anything could happen. That's the exciting part about this game today. Now, you guys could follow me too on Twitter at Jon Z Sports. We're going to be live tweeting throughout this game. Monty's the emergency QB. Let's see him play QB. Well, so Simeon supposedly, even though he's hurt, he's the backup, which really doesn't make any sense to me. Then Monty is the emergency quarterback, similar to Walter Payton, right? Walter Payton, the emergency QB for the Bears back in the day. Absolutely do not want to see Fields so much as 100%. Yep, Patrick, lots of Wildcat today. I don't like it, but I'm watching anyway. Never miss a game. Do you think Peterman knows he stinks so badly? Well, look, it doesn't even need to be told to him, right? I don't need to go up to Nathan Peterman and say, hey, dude, you stink. I mean, the numbers, this guy holds the record for the most interceptions in one half in NFL history. In the 103-year history of the NFL, it's Nathan Peterman who's thrown the most picks in one half. I don't think anybody needs to say he's bad or go up to him and say, Nathan, you suck. I think it's implied at this point. And that's, look, he made it to the NFL, right? I'm not trying to say, you know, he's a failure, but he made it to the NFL. But amongst NFL QBs, he's one of the worst in history. And that's not an overstatement. That's my response to hard gym ball. That's what I would say. That's my argument. Currently a light rain for the Jets game today, raining a little bit over there in New York. 29 of you already here with us. Very nice to see everybody. Game has not even started yet, so we are early, but we wanted to come on early due to this Peterman news. I think I'd rather have Josh Rosen starting instead of Peterman. I think that, you know, both are bad. I would rather have Rosen because he's younger and he's done a little bit better than Peterman, but at the end of the day, they both suck. Michael, great to see you. Peterman is starting. This is going to be ugly. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? Should be an easy win for the Jets, but we're going to have to see. According to my sources, Trevor is not starting and Peter sparking a QB controversy. Chris Smoot, Chris, great to see you. This is my next draft, just like with the Ravens do. We should draft a QB in the 7th round and root him to be a field backup, so the plan doesn't have to change. Great idea. See, Rich, we know what you expect of our O versus their D. What do you expect from their O versus our D? Well, I really think Mike White is an underrated quarterback and is gonna have a good game, and that's not, me being a Jets lover, but Mike White last year, the Jets entrusted him to throw 40+ times in a game before. They've entrusted him to throw for 300+ yards in a game before. All last year as a rookie. However, he's the same year as Zach Wilson. He is capable of throwing for 300 yards today. He's capable of throwing for 2 TDs. He's capable of throwing the ball 30, 40 times. And, when you're starting running backs on the IR and you're gonna be facing a somewhat decent Bears defense, but a defense that cannot defend the pass, I think we should expect a lot out of Mike White today. Hey, Aaron, I'm on here to see the madness. Haha. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, isn't it, Aaron? I know. I know you commented with me. We're going back and forth on Twitter this morning. This is gonna be hilarious. The weather in Chi-Town, Patrick, well, light rain today, very cloudy. Really a gloomy day, but not bad. Probably about 50 degrees outside. Game is in New York, though. Imma just like the stream. Imma go watch my Pelicans. See you. Hey, Slade, thank you. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you tuning in for a second. I know we kinda met last week when we did the Bears and Falcons game. I appreciate you just hitting the like and, heading out. Really appreciate you being here, brother. I'll take Mike White on the over on the passing yards. By the way, Peterman uses that is the headline of ESPN, LOL. Our draft pick's gonna get better after today. Chris, you're probably I mean, this is tanking material. The Bears are effectively tanking. Peterman career NFL statistics. Thank you, Mike. Yep, TD and interceptions 3 to 12, completion percentage 54 or 53, and a 34 passer rating. Right. Peterman's career passer rating is 34. That is, that's sad, right? That's very sad. For the sake of Peterman, I hope to put up a Caleb Haney performance. Oh boy, this is a subtle tank with Peterman starting. Yep, you're right, Aaron. Growing up in Chicago, I love it when we played the New York teams, especially when we beat them. Well, Patrick, I have news for you that may not happen today. I'd love to see it happen. And then, oh, well, QB controversy. Should Nathan Peterman be the starting quarterback? I'm kidding. I'm joking around. But yeah, I don't expect to win today. And I hope I eat my words. I hope Nathan Peterman makes everybody look like an idiot, but I just don't see it happen. Our bet on this QB matchup before the season started is very rich right now. Makes perfect sense for a team like the Bears to have a guy like Peterman on their team in some capacity. Mike, Jon Z, Middletown, Connecticut, back with you. I liked your Waddle interview earlier this week. This game shouldn't offer much, but I'm a Bear fan. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for tuning in. Tom Waddle, great guy. Super fun interview. Woke up Black Friday morning on his off day. He was off that day, not on the radio. Woke up early and wanted to come on with me. So big shout out to Tom. Great guy, friend of the program. Always enjoy having him on. What if Nathan Peterman has a Mike White kind of day? Wishful thinking will not happen. Will he actually show the game? I'm not showing the game, guys. That's due to copyright situations. So I'm just here to provide you the play-by-play. That way we don't get struck and this channel gets banned. But anything is possible. And by the way, Nathan Peterman in college was actually a pretty good quarterback. Secretly. I mean, nobody wants to talk about it because he sucked so bad in the NFL, but he was a great quarterback in college. I just don't expect anything significant from him today. That's me, but we're going to have to see. 30 of you already here with me on YouTube, a couple of you on Twitch and Facebook as well. We appreciate all of you being here. Any prediction on the TD to interception ratio for Peterman in this game? I mean, look, I don't know what to expect. My guess is 1 to 3. I'd say 1 touchdown, 3 picks, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, I picked the final score to be 17-13 Jets win, and obviously that was before I knew Peterman would start too, so I'm not sure. Aaron, congrats on the 18K subscribers on YouTube. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, 18,000. Hit that mark this week. Unbelievable. And we're on the road to 20,000. So if you're new, and you're tuning in, help me get there. We're about, 1,990 away? Something like that. But we're getting close. And, we're going to do something very special once we get to 20,000. That's a huge number for, somebody independent. And it's exciting. So we appreciate all your subscriptions and your likes and everything you guys do each and every day to increase the reach of this and to interact with me. It's always appreciated. It's always fun. Yeah, Steve Page. So Peterman, Nathan Peterman is starting. Trevor Siemian apparently had an oblique injury during game warmups, pregame warmups. He is going to serve as today's backup, and then David Montgomery is going to be the emergency QB. Aaron, don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Totally agree, man. Thank you, Mike Feeney. What's the over/under for how many times you announced the pocket collapses today? Oh boy, 20. Not kidding. Probably like 20. Um, we should run the same game plan the Patriots did against the Bills, about 50 runs at three. I remember that game, Chris, and I loved it. To be honest, I loved it. It was cool. You don't see that anymore. Only 2 completed passers, and the Patriots won. So anything's possible. But yeah, we're going to have to see what the Bears decide to do. I expect a lot of running though, and less passing. Jeremiah Mueller, thanks for being here. Simeon is starting. Really? As far as I know, it's going to be Nathan Peterman. What? They don't know who to start. Simeon and Nathan Peterman, this is the game time decision. Wow, so they don't apparently they don't know who's going to be starting. Now people, it's Peterman, Simeon. Is Peterman more mobile than Simeon? Peterman has 1 rushing touchdown career, so I guess that's okay. The Bears are going to kick off. Game is starting. So the Bears do not have the football. We don't know who's going to be starting at QB yet. Here is Gil to kick this one off. We are underway here in Chicago. So here comes Mike White. Mike White and the Jets offense. Mike White, career as a starter, 1-2, 78 passer rating, 4 touchdowns, 6 picks, averaging 250 yards per game. David, morning from Australia again. David, thank you for being here. Waking up in Australia. I have no clue what time it is. Isn't it the next day? Is it already Monday out in Australia? Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. We got 1st and 10 for the Jets from the 25-yard line after the touchback. And a quick run on 1st down. Nice run for the Jets. Gain of about 7. And that was Michael Carter, the running back, with the carry. So we don't know who's starting at a QB for the Bears after that news came out, but we do know the Jets are going to be at a 2nd and 4 coming up here. Run by Carter to start off, look pretty good. Go down, Bear family, natural daily living. Thank you for being here. 2nd down and 4 for the Jets from the 31. And off, it's Carter again. Carter moving forward and near the 1st down marker. Flags fly. Let's see what this is all about. Carter close to getting that 1st down. Go Bears top. Patrick, I believe we'll see the first fullback playing QB since Sweetness. Defensive holding on the Bears. That's a nice start. Oh, holding on the offense. 2 penalties will negate. They will offset. Replay 2nd and 4 to come. Michael Carter for the Jets, the starting running back after Breece Hall went down. Hall was averaging nearly 6 yards per carry. Carter only 4. Not that effective of a running back. 50 of you here with us now on YouTube already. Appreciate all of you being here. White calls his receiver in motion out of the shotgun. Here's White back to pass. White, quick pass. This one's caught. Quick slant. 1st down for the Jets. And it's Wilson with the reception. Garrett Wilson on the catch. David Shin, grin. Vildor's playing. Yes, this is how you tank. 1st down and 10 for the Jets at the 42-yard line. They're moving quickly downfield. Carter, alone back, in motion. Take the handoff. White rolls out, throws across his body. Nice pass and catch. 12-yard gain. Another 1st down for the Jets. As he was guarding Wilson Vildor. That was a beautiful play concept, actually. Nice reverse rollout for the QB White easy pass to complete, 12-yard gain, not a deep pass as far as air yardage goes, and the Jets move the chains. First down and 10. Carter in motion. White, quick pass, caught again, 5-yard, now 7-yard gain. Catch by Conklin, the tight end, second consecutive catch for him. Mike Feeney, thoughts on the Zach Wilson benching? I did in my preview video. The fact is, Zach Wilson sucks. No other way to put it. Look, you're a top pick and you have 4 touchdowns and 5 picks, and your team is winning. Your team is vying for a playoff spot. Robert Saleh, his job's on the line here too, by the way. They were calling for him to be fired after last year. They need to win. So if you suck, if you're Zach Wilson, and you don't take responsibility for your actions, of course you're going to be benched. White on a third down, on a second down and 1. Quick pass, this one caught, first down and more, and a big gain for the Jets. Not a deep pass by any means, but it was Zonovan Knight, the running back, who made the catch and then ran for a lot more. Nice blocking by the Jets receiving core, and the Jets move deep downfield. Zach Wilson's situation makes sense. You suck in the NFL. That's right. And that's what's going to happen to you if you're Wilson and if you're somebody who doesn't take responsibility for your actions. 4 wide receivers set, first down and 10. Jets moving quickly downfield. Mike White out of the shotgun. Quick pass. This one caught. Lockett on the far side, and it's another first down for the Jets. A wide receiver screen. Wilson with the catch. Blocking. First down. Mike White is 5 of 5 on the day so far. I told you, I said it already, do not discount Mike White. Mike White threw for 300-plus yards in a game last year as a rookie. Zach Wilson didn't do that. Mike White did as the backup. They let Mike White throw the ball 40 times last year in a game as a rookie. Do not discount what he's capable of doing with this team. Shotgun for Mike White. 3 wide receiver set, tight end in motion. First and goal from the A. Mike White, quick pass. This one is incomplete. Intended target was Wilson. We're live on Twitch, live on Facebook, and live on YouTube. Already 60 of you here with us on YouTube. Who's the Bears' strength coach? We have a lot of oblique injuries. Jim Arthur is the Bears' strength and conditioning coach. First year for this year in 2022, apparently. So this is his first year. Second down and goal. Mike White, 5 of 6. I formation for the Jets. Handoff. Knight. Gains maybe a yard after forward progress. Zach Wilson is not good. This is his second year. Should have it figured out at least. Now Lawrence and Fields' situation is way different. New coaches, new offense, not enough talent. Agree. If Justin Fields played on the Jets, they'd be probably 8-2 and cruising to a playoff appearance because their defense is so good. They have decent weapons offensively. They were getting the job done with Zach Wilson putting up 4 touchdowns and 5 picks in every game he started. So imagine if they had Justin Fields offensively. They'd be a force to be reckoned with. Same with even Lawrence, Trevor Lawrence to an extent. It's a Zach Wilson issue. White is 5 of 6 for 61 yards, by the way. Third and goal for the Jets from the 8. Can the Bears stop that? White out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Fires. Wide open for a touchdown. Wilson is in. Flag on the play. No touchdown yet. And I think this may be on, well, the Jets are celebrating, so maybe not on the Jets. I don't know how Wilson got so wide open there in the back of the end zone. Take a look at this replay. Who was guarding him? Okay, so he just slipped. And who the hell was that? Kindle Vildor. Where's Aaron? Aaron Kindle Vildor tripping up and letting Wilson get wide open in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Yep, Vildor making it way too easy. So with 10-12 to go in the first quarter, Jets already up 6-0. After the PAT, kick is up, and it's good. 7-0. Greg Zuerlein on the kick. Well, that was, I mean, carved up right away. Mike White went 6 of 7 on that drive. Honestly, I would go with Mike White for the remainder of the season. I agree, Aaron. And again, Mike White has proven himself a little bit. I'm not saying he's a great QB, but career passer rating of 78.4. Same year as Zach Wilson. Last year was the backup. Came in, played well in the limited time he had. Yeah, Mike White has the job for the rest of this season. I would agree. For all season, it was one drive. And I know you're facing the Bears. I get it, but still, you still have to make the pass, make the play, move your team downfield. The Jets, from their own 25, went all the way downfield in 5 minutes, scored a TD. White was 6 of 7. How could you complain about that? Don't have to be the greatest, middle of the pack QB. You're right, Aaron. Exactly. Yeah, White on that drive, 6 of 7, 69 yards, and a touchdown. 6 passes, only 2 runs for the Jets, and they score right away. Mike White's going to look like Tom Brady today. Well, you're facing the Bears defense, so yeah, of course. But again, and I want to keep stressing this, he is a capable QB. Mike White is very, very capable. You know, I know he's a backup, always the Jets backup. Nobody gives him, in my opinion, enough credit. Last year, 5 touchdowns, 8 picks. And if we look at his game logs, I want to remember the game in which he threw for 300 yards. Yeah, here, 400 yards. That's right. He beat Cincinnati last year, week 7, on Halloween night. 37 of 45. He had 45 pass attempts, 405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 107 passer rating. Mike White is capable, and he is a very decent QB. Let me find out about White being undrafted or not. I could get that to you in a second. I believe he was drafted late round. But let's see. No, it looks like he was undrafted. No, he was 5th round. I'm sorry, 5th round by the Dallas Cowboys in the 2018 draft. So 5th round QB, made his debut last year, for performance in the game, and now carving up the Bears defense. I will say this, despite the Bears QB situation, they made the right choice in sitting Fields. Oh, 100%. That's why I'm not going to be mad about this game. You have Nathan Peterman or Trevor Siemian playing. We're going to find out here in a second. And what a story for White. I agree. At this point, Baker Mayfield would tread this defense. You're right, Jay Boogaloo. Mayfield just got benched out in Carolina again. I didn't know that there were that many players out today. Geesh, Tank Fest. That's right, Dan. Brisker's out today. Fields is out today. N'Keal Harry's a healthy scratch. Nobody's playing today for the Bears. So here comes the kick from Zaghloul. And it's Bayless Jones who lets this one go. And who's coming out to start? Let's see. It's going to be Trevor Siemian, guys. Trevor Siemian is playing. Trevor Siemian is starting. So not Nathan Peterman. It's going to be Siemian for now with that banged up oblique. And Siemian, one of the best backups in all of the NFL. See what he does here today. Montgomery alone in the backfield. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Going to be a handoff to David Montgomery, who bursts up the middle, fights for some extra yards, gains about 4. Action Football Houston, good show. Thank you. Wow, let's see how this goes. So the Bears start with the run, gain of about 4 yards. The Bears are last in the NFL in passing, but 1st in rushing and 17th in scoring offensively. It is Mooney and E.Q. St. Brown getting the starts at wide receiver. Now we have Claypool in the game. Komet in the game. Claypool doesn't even know where he's going. They do trips to the far side. Now 5 wide receivers set, and Siemian out of the shotgun, alone in the backfield. 2nd down and 6. Siemian back to pass. Quick pass. Fires. Incomplete and dropped by Cole Komet. Again, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's a play that should have been caught. Cole Komet, you know, every week it's like, oh, Cole Komet. Well, that's a play that's a catch that should have been made, right? So we keep going. You got to be consistent in your play. So here come the Bears. 3rd down and 6. They ran for 4. Incomplete pass. 4 wide receivers set. It is Siemian out of the shotgun. And now Mooney in motion. Siemian back to pass. Pocket collapses. Pass is caught. David Montgomery catches and keeps going past the 50 to the 45 before being taken out of bounds. Love it. Natural Daily Living, truly appreciate you doing this again. You give up an old school back in the day announcer vibes along with such great knowledge and right in the middle, not one sided or the other. Enjoy these. Thomas Day from Ohio, much love. Thank you, Natural Daily Living. And a nice play by David Montgomery, who broke a tackle near the line of scrimmage and went free, gained about 20 on that play. The Bears now past midfield in Jets territory. They convert on a 3rd down and 6. 26 yards on that game. A pitch on 1st down, it's Ebner. Ebner gains 3. There's the call we know. That's right, Jay Boogaloo. Aaron, I'm going to miss Montgomery, but I know RB shouldn't get paid. I agree with you. You know, I'd love to pay Montgomery if the Bears just had money to blow, but the fact is Montgomery's not going to be this effective for 3 or 4 more years. I just don't see it. I think this game will show us how much Fields is the difference when he's not playing. Good point, Alexander. We're going to track that throughout this game as well. 2nd down and 7, 3-yard gain for Ebner. High pull in motion. Simeon out of the shotgun. Make the handoff, back to pass. Pocket collapses. Pass is caught. First down and more. Check down to Ebner. Ebner still going. Ebner to the 10-yard line. Tristan Ebner. You know, Ebner had a bad week last week running the football, but he is going to be a pass-catching running back, and he showed it right there. Check down across the middle, and Ebner did the rest of the work. So the Bears, all of a sudden, due to really David Montgomery and Tristan Ebner, are nearing a chance to score. They're inside the 10-yard line at the 9 officially for 1st and goal. Montgomery in the backfield. And off to Montgomery. Montgomery with blocking. Montgomery weaving forward, gains about 2 before being taken down. Aaron, 2 years for the 3rd-year option. My offer to Montgomery, that's a great offer. I just don't think he's going to take it. He's going to want money. Oh, wow. Yeah, John Meadows producing and directing showed me that was actually a direct snap to Montgomery. A little bit of trickery right there by Simeon and Montgomery. I'll take that. 76 of you here with us now. It's going to be 2nd down and goal for the Bears. St. Brown in motion. Make the handoff to Montgomery. Simeon in trouble. Pass is caught, but not enough for the touchdown. 3rd and goal to come for the Bears. Mike Beanie, there seems to be something a little off with the audio. We can take a look at that for sure. Thank you, Mike. And then Redman R. All 32 teams must play week 12. This is not a bye week. So a quick pass there caught, but not for much. Caught there by Wesco, the number 2 tight end. Mike says my audio is fine. Well, thank you for that, Mike. 3rd down and goal for Trevor Simeon. 4 wide receiver set out of the shotgun. Simeon fade pass to the corner of the end zone. No flag. Incomplete. Intended for Chase Claypool. Looking for the flag, didn't get it, and it looks like the Bears may have to kick. Guarded there by Sauce Gardner very closely. A lot of pushing and shoving, but no penalty called. QB's doing better in the passing game than Justin, getting rid of the ball quicker. No flag. What a surprise. Exactly. So now the Bears are going to go for a field goal, very short one. Cairo Santos. 22-yard attempt. Will they make it? Please make it. Yeah, it's good. Okay, good. 7-3 the score. Bears put up a field goal. That's 3 more points than I expected them to score today. Nathan Peterman was supposed to start, but instead Simeon is apparently okay, and I think that was a very productive first drive by the Bears. Should have been a touchdown, but can live with that. Simeon on that drive, 3 of 5 for 62 yards. David Montgomery, 2 carries for 6 yards. And how about Darrington Evans was the one who made that catch for 33. So Ebner's not playing. Mike Feeney was my audio. Okay, Mike. Well, thank you for everybody else seems to hear us okay. And, not bad at all. Take 3 points from the bench there. And Simeon had 62 yards, went 3 of 5 on the drive. more than I expected already, right? So that's all you could say. Gear work, nice jersey. Where did you get it? Does it come in Packers colors? So somebody sent this to me from New York. It was an Amazon affiliate. I forgot their name. This was about a year ago. I never really wore it much, but with the stream starting, I wanted to wear it more. So I can't tell you where I got it from, but I'm sure if you look up like Packers baseball jersey or something, it should come up. So yeah, I like this. It's very nice. Very cool. Got the Bears logo on it, all that good stuff on it. Packers, LMLJK, that's right, Dan. It's pretty nice. Thank you, Gearwork. Dan, thank you as well. I agree. 76 of you here with us now. Hey, if you're just tuning in, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so we can have more of you watch all of our content throughout the rest of the NFL season and support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. For fresh meats and fresh fruit from the Amish of northern Indiana, new imports over to Amish Country Farms in Orland Park and click the link that we pinned in the live chat to find their Facebook page and hit them up today. So if you're just tuning in, 7-3, Bears are losing. Bears on the first drive defensively gave up tons of yards and a quick touchdown for the Jets, but on the other end, with Trevor Siemian starting, the Bears put up a field goal and made it 7-3. The Brotherhood Sports, why isn't Siemian under immense pressure in the pocket like Fields? Well, he is. I mean, he hasn't gotten sacked yet, but there were 2 times in which I said, and I remember the pocket collapsing on him. So it's not like it's perfect for him. I would like it if Justin Fields starts after the bye week, 3 weeks to recover. I agree with you. Going to be a kick and a return for the Jets here from the goal line. But not much doing. Great job by the Bears special teams unit to stop the Jets. They're going to be at the 15 to start this drive. If Siemian puts up substantial air yards today in the Jets D, should we worry a little bit more on Justin's lack thereof? I mean, I think it's a small concern. Look, Siemian is a polished QB. In the NFL for 8 years, he was the successor to Peyton Manning. You know, he learned from Peyton a little bit. So I think it's a little bit different, but we do need Justin Fields to throw the ball more. That's a fact. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Jets. A quick pitch. It's Carter out of the backfield, and Carter gains nothing. Great job by the Bears defense to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now, too, Trevor does throw the ball quicker, and Jay Boogaloo, yeah, Siemian is checking the ball down a lot, too. And there's nothing wrong. There is no shame in checking down the football. And I think that's something that Justin Fields needs to learn. And it's something that a lot of quarterbacks and even a lot of fans need to respect more. Siemian's checking down the ball, and then the running backs are doing the work. They're gaining 10, 15 yards. Mike White has been doing the same, too, for the Jets. Second down and 11 from the 15 for the Jets. 4 wide receivers set. White back to pass. Quick pass. This one is caught. And a broken tackle. Carter dives near the first down marker, and it's about a yard or 2 short. Trevor is reading the field. That's right, the Brotherhood Sports. I mean, he looks good. He does not look bad. And Trevor Siemian, like I told you, is one of the best quarterbacks, one of the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. And that's not a hot take or an overstatement at all. He is. 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Can they convert? Trips to the near side. White alone in the backfield out of the shotgun. White to pass. Throws. It is incomplete. The Bears force a stop. Going to be 4th down and 5. Great job by the defense. Davis, the intended target, and he just could not hold on to the football. Good defense by the Bears there. And it looked like, I think, that was Jalen Johnson in coverage for the Bears. It was. 33, Jalen Johnson in coverage, making that play. If you can put Trevor and Justin into one body, you've really got something. I agree with you, Pop. Dante Pettis back to return this punt. Braden Mann is going to be doing the honors to kick. Pettis all the way back at the 17-yard line will take the punt. Pettis out of bounds, gain of about maybe 6. And here comes Simeon again. That's right, Joseph. The Bears defense got to stop. Surprisingly enough, can they take advantage offensively? They're going to come back after a break. What do you guys think? I'll tell you what, not looking as bad as we thought. I mean, it could have been way worse, right, so far. And I get it, still first quarter. Things could get out of hand in the second, third, or fourth. But there's a possibility here of the Bears staying in this one and making it competitive. And that's all you can ask for with your backup in. And it was about to be Nathan Peterman. So the fact that even Trevor Siemian is playing is already a leg up. Might be the other one, but you are about 5 seconds different in talking. Yeah, Mike Thompson about 5 seconds behind. That's because we're streaming. We are not over-the-air antenna analog television, so that's probably why. Big thank you as well, as we are here every Sunday, thanks to the generosity of VPod TV and John Meadows, directing and producing, making all this stuff work, and giving us this beautiful studio to do these games from. If any of you are new, if you're just hopping in for a second, about 76 of you here with us now, please like the video. It really helps us out algorithm-wise. You can also subscribe to the page and comment in the live feed. We'll read your comments right here on the air. Give Fields time, we'll get the ball out quicker. I agree with you, Steve Casey. Here's the thing. Trevor Siemian is an 8-year NFL veteran who was a winning quarterback with the Broncos. Justin Fields is in year 2. New offense, new team, running the football more, different quarterback entirely, and no protection. So, of course, it's going to look like Justin Fields can't throw or is incapable of throwing or is under pressure too much. I think that's the thing we have to remember. This isn't the NFL, it's the CFL Commercial Football League. Karen B., you could pause your TV just long enough to let John get caught up, then hit play. You got the best of both worlds. Thank you so much, Karen. Gearwork, random question. Do you remember hearing about the Max Headroom incident? I don't, Gearwork. You could explain in the comments and I'll look it over, but I don't recall that. And Karen, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for all of you for tuning in and enjoying my commentary and enjoying being here with me. Just so you know, a little bit personal, I love play-by-play. It was my first love before I even started YouTube. I'd been doing baseball and football, college play-by-play for years, so it's fun to redo this in this environment with all of you tuning in and watching with me. First and 10 for the Bears, and Siemian fakes the toss, throws across the middle, caught it, Chase Claypool with the catch. Claypool gains nearly 20. So Chase Claypool gets open. Quick pass from Siemian, and the Bears move the chains. They're right at midfield. We're playing for pride today. Let's see how much of that commodity we have. I agree, Patrick. Jets with the 9th best defense in the NFL. That's the most yards Claypool has had as a Bear so far. You're right, Aaron. First and 10 for the Bears at their own 49. A toss to Montgomery. Montgomery breaks some tackles, finds a hole, gets up to the opposing 45, gain of 6. Here come the Bears. They are in Jets territory. Second down and 4 to count. 3:24 to go in the first quarter. Junior, great to see you. Good morning, Bears fans. Bear down, baby. Junior, great to have you back with us as well. Saw you last week and the week before. Great to see you here. Second down and 4. Trevor Siemian is 4 of 6 for 82 yards. If Justin Fields has a line, we have a free magic show. Quick pass, wide receiver screen, and the Bears may have gotten enough for that first down. Decent blocking for the Bears, and it's going to be 3rd down and short to come. Mike Beanie, bear down. 3rd down and 1 for the Bears. Your whole delivery sounds like a classic baseball play-by-play. Thanks for calling this game. You got it, the Brotherhood Sports. Again, that's my first love. I appreciate all of you tuning in and enjoying the commentary. We're going to be doing this for the rest of this season, playoffs, and Super Bowl too, even if the Bears aren't in it. 3rd down and 1. A Trevor Siemian QB sneak, and he gets the first down. Trevor Siemian. I guess that oblique's okay. Gets the first down and more. Happened years ago in Chicago. One of the major Chicago stations got hacked 2 times. Oh, I did hear about that gear work. I don't know the specifics about it, but I've heard about that story before. I have heard that story alluded to. 1:57 to go in the first quarter. First down and 10 for the Bears at the 39. End around handoff for the Bears, and not much doing there. It was Bayless Jones Jr. with the handoff, and he gains nothing. Even though Fields is not playing, he's studying. That's right, I saw Fields on the sidelines. He's bundled up with a sweatshirt and a little windbreaker on, and he is studying this game. So Bayless Jones gets his first touch of the day, does nothing. Going to be 2nd and 11, a loss of 1 on that play. Bayless in motion. Simeon on out audible with 4 seconds on the play clock. Going to be a delay of game for the Bears here. Oh, they got it off in time. Hand off to Montgomery, and we have a flag. Mike Feeney, I agree. Jon Zaghloul with that classic sports radio voice. Fun listening. Thank you, Mike. Flag on the play. Delay of game of the Bears, I assume. And that was Simeon trying to call an audible with 6 seconds left on the play clock. Just doesn't work. Oh, the Bears actually called a timeout. My bad. So a timeout by the Bears. They avoid the penalty. Going to be 2nd down and 11 when they come back. 1:03 to go in this one, in the first quarter at least. Jay Boogaloo agreed, John, to put the game on mute and listen to your commentary. Fox could use you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. It's fun to be doing this. It's super fun to be back doing some play-by-play. Love it. And love being here with you guys interacting as well. Some of the refs will call penalties on delay of game and most of the league gets away. I agree, but thankfully it was only a timeout. I really thought it was a delay of game because they showed the flag graphic, but I guess they took it off there and called the timeout instead. Montgomery and Ebner are in the backfield for the Bears. A 3-wide receiver set, 2nd down and 11. Simeon back to pass. Simeon going to go deep downfield. Claypool got it. What a catch. And a flag on the play. Chase Claypool goes up to get it. A big boy catch from Chase. Now let's see about this flag. Don't know who this is going to be on. It was Claypool and Gardner battling it out near the sideline, and Claypool came down with it. I mean, I see a lot of pushing and shoving by both sides. I don't really see a penalty by anybody. If anything, it'd be on Gardner. But I don't know what they're going to say here. So still looking, still trying to decipher really what a catch by Claypool. He juggled that football, made the catch. And it was Trevor Siemian on that pass. 50-50 ball, which is what Claypool's good at. Yep. And it's 1st and goal for the Bears. So a flag on the Jets, it looks like. 1st down and goal. Siemian out of the shotgun. Montgomery with the run up the middle. Trying to push his way through. He's eventually taken down at the 6. Come on. Can the Bears score? Can they take the lead in this game? Which is shocking enough. The Bears scoring 10 points is shocking enough to me. 2nd down and goal for the Bears. QB controversy. I knew somebody was going to comment that. We have 2nd down and goal. Montgomery alone in the backfield. 4-wide receiver set. Komet in motion. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Bears run out the clock. Going to be 2nd and goal when they come back. The Sheep been here, Jets been here. I'm at work and we're searching on YouTube for a good play-by-play guy for this game. You're a talented man. Thanks for calling the game. Also, are you a Cubs or White Sox fan? Well, hey, thank you so much for being here. We're going to be calling the rest of this game and the rest of every game for the Bears season. I appreciate you and the compliment. So I grew up a Cubs fan, and now I'm down the middle. Because of my work here in sports media, I don't really have any fandoms anymore. I try to cover everybody objectively and be a straight shooter. But I did grow up a Cubs fan. When they won the World Series, that's when I renounced my Cubs fandom. Did not like that team. Did not like a lot of those guys on that team. Would have rather seen the 2008 Cubs win that World Series, not the 2016 one. So when they won, I felt nothing, and that's when I kind of knew not really a Cubs fan anymore. So now I'm down the middle. Brotherhood Sports, Simeon already has as many yards as Fields would have had all game. With all due respect, I mean, you're not wrong. Fields would have been running. It's a different offense. Fields would have been running the football more. There would be no emphasis on passing. There would be no deep ball to Chase Claypool. I give actually, and I hate to even do this, but I give Luke Getsy a lot of credit because he has conformed this offense kind of on the fly to Trevor Siemian within a week. So that's pretty impressive, and I give Getsy some credit there. This is why a pocket QB is better, says Enzo. 83 of you, by the way, here with us now. We appreciate it, guys. We have more with us on Facebook as well, and a lot of you here with us on Twitch. All three platforms going at it here today with John Meadows producing and directing here in BPOD TV, the studios in Chicagoland. Gear work, I'm in Milwaukee. We have to deal with the Cubs bleacher bums. The White Sox fans are decent. Trevor definitely better in the passing game so far. Gear work, yeah, Cubs fans always buying out those Brewers home game tickets when the two teams play, and they drive up and watch the games out in Milwaukee. It's pretty funny. LMO is one of those players, Anthony Rizzo. He's on my team, and honestly, he seems like a clubhouse leader. I'm indifferent towards Rizzo, but I didn't like Chris Bryant. Did not like Addison Russell. Didn't like Javi Baez too much because even though everybody worships his play and his flashiness, he actually sucks. Javier Baez struck out over 200 times. I mean, he's not a good player either. So just a lot of guys who weren't as likable, in my opinion, compared to the 2008 season. That's just me. It's just my opinion. One guy. Is the Jets defense any good? They're not getting any pass rush. Jets defense is 9th in the NFL overall, so they're a great defense. But for some reason, Trevor Siemian's carving them up. Getsy does not know how to develop players. Justin should be better in the pocket. Rizzo, to me, he does the little things as a player. I don't mind Cubs fans. It's the ones that drink too much that ruin it for others. That's pretty funny. So, second down and goal for the Bears. Hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery working his way through. Pyle still moving. And finally, he's taken down. Gain of about 2. Sober Cubs fan here, just FYI. Haha, thank you, Aaron. Yep. Enzo, if the Bears somehow win this game, that honestly proves Siemian is better than Fields this year, especially with this practice squad team versus an amazing D. Now, of course, there's going to be a controversy. Siemian sounds like he can actually see the field. Haha. But I guess I agree. 2008 Cubs should have won the World Series. I'm with you, Aaron. That was my favorite Cubs team of all time. Siemian out of the shotgun on 3rd and goal. Passing across the middle. It is caught for a touchdown. And the Bears take the lead. Byron Pringle with the catch. A 50-50 ball. He came down with it. 9-7. Siemian with a rocket across the middle. Good spiral. 50-50 ball. It was fought for, and it was brought down by Pringle. Reed in coverage for the Jets. He had his hands on it, but could not come down with it. Pringle with the catch and not even share one chip with us. Fraud. Love it, Aaron. PAT from Cairo Santos is good, and it is a 10-7 Bears lead. Can't believe I'm even saying it. Pringle said, give me that. I know. What a great catch. Claypool and Pringle making plays today for the Bears. I'm going to write that out. Claypool, Pringle showing up today for the Bears. Very exciting. And the Bears are winning 10-7. Got to bring offensive pieces, making plays. That's right. Gearwork TBH, you want to go to Wrigley Field and Soldier Stadium. That would be cheaper to see a Brewers-Cubs game. Trevor Siemian is 30 years old. Thank you, Joseph. Sales, regardless of the outcome, is going to have an interesting time with New York media, I think. Oh, you mean Saleh, right? Chris, I assume, right? Bad throw, great catch. QB controversy. Definitely, John. I love it. I love seeing it. Look, hey, again, I've said this already, Trevor Siemian is the best backup quarterback in the NFL. One of the best. I like offense number 2. It's like watching good old Bears games. Did somebody bring in a whole new offensive line? What is this? Great call, driving to work. Bear lead. Happy Monday. That's right, David out in Australia. Happy Monday to you, driving to work. Thank you for being here as well. from the south side, but still a diehard Cubs fan. Go Cubbies, Jay Boogaloo. Got back to your comment there. So it is a 10-7 Bears lead, quarter two. And yeah, the Bears are winning. They're winning. I don't even know how to reconcile this right now. I mean, again, hey, look, a lot of time to go. You know, we don't know what's going to happen in this one, but the fact that the Bears are winning this game and that they've been winning, you know, and staying with the Jets is very impressive. Let's see what happens when you give receivers a chance to make plays. Justin needs to learn that. What else do we got here? Pulls and Blues might want to talk about warming Justin up to play for the Tank. Trevor already had 120 passing yards. QB controversy has thrown to Mooney one time. Lots of football ups. I've been there before. I don't know how Bears fans are with their QBs, but the New York media is rough. Zach Wilson got chewed out. Yeah, I don't know how to put this. Chicago media is very biased usually, and they don't really pound questions enough. But Zach Wilson deserved to get pounded, right? I mean, he didn't take responsibility for his actions. He had 4 touchdowns, 5 picks. He was a liability for the Jets. The Bears and the Bears Chicago media have not done a good enough job, in my opinion, holding the Bears team and Justin Fields accountable. Last year, nobody did really anything. This year, a little bit, but Fields has obviously turned it on now. There's no need to. But there's been a lack of accountability for many years here in Chicago when it comes to how media covers the Bears and their quarterbacks. Aaron, Mike North called it last year about Zach Wilson not being the guy. I agree, Aaron. He was on this show, and we talked about it. You can go back and search up that video. He said Zach Wilson would not be good when we had that conversation. So, yeah, you're 100% right. 90 of you here with us now, by the way. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You can follow me on Twitter at Jon Z Sports. And subscribe and like the video. And stay tuned to this channel for the rest of this game and a little bit of a post-game show, too. Jets have the ball from the 25. Going to be first down and 10. 3 wide receiver set, and it's White out of the shotgun. Receiver in motion. Make the end around. It's going to be White to throw. White across his body. Nearly intercepted. Deflected by Eddie Jackson. Well, let's go Bears. Be great to beat this team today. Last should have had Gill do kickoffs last week. Never would have had the return TD. How does Fields practice? A lot of people on Twitter coming after me, or coming after, I guess, Justin Fields. Look what happens when they have an actual QB that throws them the ball. Oh, Zach not accepting responsibilities, putting it mildly, put it so arrogantly. Second down and 10. Here is Carter. Not much of a gain there. Maybe 4 at best. John, you should figure out how to improve your market in the UK and Spain, since those are Bears international markets, since you already have Australia. Thank you, Chris. We got Thailand, too. Our guy, Iceman, usually watching the games with us, commenting on Twitter. Italian guy who lives out in Thailand. He also, so we got Thailand as well, so we're trying to increase the international reach. There, Chris. Jack Sanborn show, yep, big tackle there by Sanborn. 3rd down and 6. Pass is caught. This is going to be a first down. Tight end makes the catch, and they move the chains. Carmen and Step, Canada 2. Thank you, Carmen and Step, for being here. Yeah, Uzoma with the catch, the tight end, and he lunged for the first down and just got it. So here we go, first down and 10. Jets from the 36. And a shovel pass, but not much doing there to the wide receiver Barrios, and he gains nothing. A little bit of trickery in the backfield for the Jets, but it leads to nothing. 2nd and 11 to come. 670, the score has been roasting Bears QBs for 30 years. Yes, they have, to an extent. You know, they also, I think they're not perfect in their coverage, but they're okay. I'm talking mainly Bears media. Like, remember the Mitch Trubisky thing where the report didn't come out till after Matt Nagy was fired or left, that, oh, you know, he didn't have a good relationship with Mitch Trubisky. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about when we talk about fairness. 2nd down and 11. Run for the Jets. Not much doing there. 3rd down to come. then again, I'll say this, Robert, too, about the Bears quarterback play has deserved roasting, too. Mitch Trubisky in 2018 did good, a couple of decent Jay Cutler years, but overall it's always been bad. They've always had issues at quarterback. That's been the team's MO. It's running and defense. That's how they've won and how they've been good their entire existence in the NFL. 3rd down and 9. 4 wide receivers set, trips to the far side for the Jets. White back to pass. White across the middle, caught for a first down and more, broken tackle, up to the 30, to the 25, and taken down near the 20. Moore with the catch, and a great pass by Mike White. Typical Eddie Jackson tackle oops. Yeah, that was horrible. Moore completely broke Eddie Jackson's tackle and went for about 20 more yards after he broke it. Oh, what a horrible effort by Eddie Jackson on that play. The Riders are softer for sure, and that's what I'm getting at, Robert. We agree there. Jackson is so bad at tackling. Yeah, I mean, that's inexcusable. Wow. On a first down, here is an end-around run, and not much doing there for the Jets. Loss of 2. Good tackle by the Bears to snip that one out defensively. Mike White today, 8 of 11, 82 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Run attempted there by Garrett Wilson. So 2nd down and 11. No one in the backfield. It's White with 5 wide receivers. White back to pass, quick pass across the middle, incomplete. One-handed grab attempted by Wilson. No catch made. Good hit by the Bears to force the pass breakup. That's how you tackle Eddie wrap-up. Wilson the intended target there. And not much doing. Good job by the Bears, though, to hit Wilson and make sure that catch was not made. That was Houston Carson on the hit. Gearwork, trying to watch both you and Tom Grassi. Well, Gearwork, I appreciate that. Thank you. Obviously, Tom, a big guy in the space. John Meadows, my director and producer, huge fan of Tom Grassi. I am too. I had him on the show once. 3rd down and 11. Quick pass up middle. Gain of about 4, and it looks like the Jets are probably going to have to go for the field goal here. Christian Jones in on coverage. Yeah, Tom Grassi is the guy when it comes to streaming. I think everybody can agree, and everybody knows that for sure. So appreciate you, Gearwork, tuning into both of us. I'm honored, really, that you're giving me some time along with Tom. 90 of you here with us now. It's going to be a field goal for the Jets. Zerline to kick, 36-yard attempt. By the way, the rain is pouring out in New York right now. Will he make this kick? Oh, they fumbled it. They fumbled the snap, and the Bears take down the punter. Ball is still out. No whistle. Bears fumble the football. Who has it? First of all, there was not a fumble on the punter. They better reverse that call. I don't even know what happened here. Man, the punter, tried to corral the snap. He couldn't. That's not a... He was up. That should be an incomplete pass, though. He threw it forward. I don't know what this call is going to be, but I can't hear what's going on, so we're going to have to wait and see what they call after this break that they take on the TV side. Laz agreeing he was down. Well, the thing is, Man went forward with the football. That shouldn't be a fumble. It should be an incomplete pass. He tried to toss it forward underhanded. It's not like he tossed it laterally or backwards behind him. So that really shouldn't be a fumble. The Bears should get the ball where the incomplete pass was, or really where they kicked the football. But I don't know what they're going to call this. We're going to have to wait and see. That ball was slippery. They need a pass rusher next year. Gearwork, I respect both of y'all. You do great work. Thank you. Robert, too, out of theirs. Pull this off with an air attack. Hampton and OB are going to blow their tops off because OB has been screaming into the radio for the past few weeks about throwing the ball. I like Hampton OB. Dan Hampton, a friend of this program, has come on a couple of times. So, yeah, Dan's very, their show's very entertaining after Bears games on WGN. So, waiting to see what this call is. Right, Laz, and pitched it forward. Bear game in the rain, so does that mean the Bears automatically win, right? You know, they're playing in the rain. They beat the 49ers week 1. I knew that was going to happen. Trey Lance. I mean, you know, I hope he gets better with his injury, but he sucks. By the way, if you're just tuning in, would appreciate a like, and would appreciate a comment and a subscription. A lot of you here with us right now, and I appreciate all of you being here. 90 of you already here with us. Great to have you all here. I don't know what this call is. We're going to have to see. Where has this defense been, Mike? Well, I will say this, though. I mean, hey, first drive, the Jets moved quickly downfield. Common step, Jimmy G. So, common step, you guys are Jimmy G fans, and rightfully so. I think Jimmy G is a very underrated and underappreciated quarterback. He's actually top 10 in the NFL right now in passer rating, over 100. He's a winner. He led the Niners to the championship game last year. Alan, hey, John, enjoyed the show. Thank you. Jimmy G's a very solid QB. Now they're back in the action. So what's the call on this play? So obviously a fumble. Could not hold on to the ball. Too slippery. Now that punter tossed it forward. That should be an incomplete pass. The ball went forward, not behind. So I don't know what they called here. But it is Bears football. And yes, they made the right call. So the Bears are at where they called it an incomplete pass, it looks like. The Bears are at where they should be based on where the Jets attempted the field goal. Correct call, incomplete pass. Okay, we're good. Good. So Bears with the football, first down and 10, deep inside Jets territory. It is pouring out at the Meadowlands. Simeon out of the shotgun on a first down and 10. Flashing game in motion. Handoff. And a gain of maybe 3. And Darrington Evans with the carry. Quick game update for the Commanders and Falcons. And the Commanders are down 10-7. The third down defense and pass rush is complete trash. Mike Diesel 3. Second down and 6. 7 of 9 is Simeon for 120 yards. 1 touchdown, no picks. 3 wide receiver set. From the 22. Claypool in motion. Handoff. Evans. Up the middle. And he lunges for the first down marker. Might be a yard short. No, he got it. They move the chains. Evans moves them. Keeps it going. 8:27 to go in the second quarter. Bears up 10-7, trying to put on some more points against Robert Saleh and the Jets. First down and 10. No, they're saying third down. It's going to be third down and 1, so it is a third down for the Bears. Simeon tries to run it, and he is taken down way behind the line of scrimmage. And Simeon was hit hard by 3 different Jets players. The Bears looked out of touch. I don't know what that call was, but Simeon got nowhere and lost a couple of yards. Oh, he got hit hard. 4 Jets players take him down. No blocking for Simeon. Was hit right away, tried to sneak it up the middle, and it didn't work. I agree, Steve K. Stupid call. So the Bears are going to have to punt now on 4th and 1. That's a loss, really. Trenton Gill is back to punt, and Barrios back to return. Gill waiting on the snap. Bears calling an audible on a 4th and 1. He takes the snap. It will be a punt, no fake. Barrios will call for the fair catch, and he grabs it at the 22. Good punt. And the Jets will start deep inside their own territory when the game resumes. Appreciating all of you here with us, having a good time today. Got people from all over the world here with us. People from Australia, Canada, Alaska, and a lot of you, of course, from the Chicagoland area. I know it's early, but what do you think about the future of the NFC North? Well, I think it's wide open, gear work. The Packers are on the downturn. They don't have a succession plan for Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love, I'm sorry, is not the answer. The Vikings look great, but how long can they keep this up with Kirk Cousins? I mean, eventually they're going to need a new quarterback. The Lions are the Lions. I don't know. I mean, they're doing okay this year, but they're not a great team by any means. They still need a permanent QB. Then you got the Bears. This is wide open for the Bears if the Bears want it, right? And Ryan Poles has shown that he does want it. I mean, they're having $140+ million in cap space. They're trying to evaluate, and I think we know that Justin Fields is the guy that could pass a little bit more. So it's right there for the taking if the Bears want it. If they are going to put enough into this and invest enough money into this team to the point where they have an O-line, they have wide receivers, they have a pass rush, they have a quarterback like Justin Fields who is competent and who they're willing to pay for the next 10 to 15 years to be their guy. The Bears should easily run away with this division, but if they screw this up, they're going to be just like everybody else, uncertain each and every year. So this is the Bears division if they decide to really commit to it. Was that from the play sheet from last week? Lions have a big-time draft picks next season. Rams won and their high pick. The Lions could be trouble. If they find a quarterback, and I'm not saying Jared Goff is bad. He's actually done a very good job, but I just don't think he's going to be able to do this for, 10 years. You could find a franchise QB and maybe a different head coach who is willing to win games and not have moral victories with his team. You got something there if you're the Lions. That's just my take on it. So 88 of you here with us now on YouTube. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you for being here. If you're just tuning in again, like button is right there. Just a quick thumbs up. Yeah, as long as all the cards fall into place, you guys will run the NFC North with many years. Yeah, I agree. The sheep that hears, that'd be great. And I think that's the goal for this Bears team. So the Jets back on offense with 7:11 to go in the second quarter. I know it's a fever dream, but I hope Jordan Love pans out. If not, well, at least I have easy access to my hard apple cider and spotted cow next to my desk. First down and 10. It's a handoff. This is Carter bursting with speed up the middle, gain 6. Good start for the Jets on this drive. Yeah, gear work, I hate to say it to you, but I think Jordan Love's a bust. He has not been good so far. By the way, in New Jersey for this game, 48 degrees. It is raining. Humidity at 76%. A weird game showing Bears fans and fans in ponchos. It's pouring out there. Second and 6. Handoff. It's Carter again. Carter gets past his first blocker. Gains 3 more. Going to be third down and short to come. Sanborn has a nose for tackling. Fair enough. Third down and 2 to come for the Jets. Stop it here would be nice. The Bears will get the football in the second half. They deferred to start this game. So they will get the ball to start, and it would be nice here with 6 minutes to go. Aaron Sanborn, yep. Be nice with 6 minutes to go. The Bears could stop them, score now, and then score again. Coming out of the half, very possible. Third down and 2. 3 wide receivers. White out of the shotgun, back to pass. Makes the handoff. Quick pass thrown, caught for a first down and a lot more. A simple check down. Johnson on the reception, gains nearly 20. That was Sanborn's guy. The third down defense is still trash. Johnson was wide open, made the catch, and just kept on moving. Ty Johnson, the running back out of Maryland, with the reception. Little pressure. 58 Smith who. Sanborn will be very good. Yep. First down and 10. 5:15 to go in the second quarter. There's the quick snap. Play action. White across the middle. Nearly picked, but instead it's caught. First down and more. Wilson breaks tackles. 10-5, and he's in for the touchdown. Garrett Wilson. And the Jets retake the lead 13-10. Now, flag on the play. Hold on a minute. Flag on the play. What's this all about? Hold on. Nearly intercepted by the Bears. Instead, it was caught by Wilson, who broke 2 tackles in open field. Eddie Jackson is hurt. Oh boy, Eddie Jackson coming off the field too. We got a flag. We got some disconcerted looks from the Jets. And no, now it's a touchdown. So no flag on the play. They pulled the flag off the field. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. I don't know what the flag was going to be on, but Wilson broke free. And he broke one tackle, open field. Eddie Jackson was supposed to be there to tackle as well, but he was down and hurt. And Wilson trots in for the score. Here's the PAT from Zaghloul. Kick is up. And he got it, but barely. 14-10 Jets on top. So Mike White carves up this Bears defense even more. Wilson goes all the way for a huge touchdown. How does 44 let that one go through his hands? I'm wondering the same exact thing. That was Matthew Adams. That ball should have been picked. It literally went through his hands. Yeah, it should have been picked off, and instead turns into a big touchdown for Mike White and the Jets and a 14-10 game. Just very, very unfortunate to see. It should have been picked. So, yeah, everybody going crazy now. Garrett Wilson broke some ankles and does the rest. You know what? That ball should have been picked off. What are you going to do, though? Big play for the Jets and Wilson. There should have been 3 picks already. Yeah, Mike, I mean, you can make the argument. There's, it comes to a point where you just got to learn how to catch if you're a defensive guy. And we'll say this, for those of you who say, oh, the Bears traded away, Roquan and Robert Quinn. Doesn't matter if they're there or not. Those plays should have been made. Those are catches that should have been made, unfortunately. All good. It's an entertaining game. It certainly is. Our defense is back. Jackson grabbing his ankle. Risky throw by White. Hey, it's an entertaining game. It's back and forth like we expected. The Bears aren't supposed to win, right? So the fact that they're in this is fun and it's exciting. But of course, it's a little bit frustrating when, again, you see them in this game. You see them making progress. You see them with the chance to win. Then a play like that happens. It's just hard. Hard to watch. But a big win if the Jets hold on for them. They certainly need it. They could improve to 7-4. Those are fundamental instincts that you can't miss. Exactly, Aaron. They're fundamental. I mean, that's how you play defense. I get it. They're not wide receivers, but that ball went right through his hands. Sanborn is fine, but I think he's our new Hunter Hillenmeyer. That's fine, I guess. I'm okay. Hunter Hillenmeyer was a great linebacker back in his day. Zach Wilson is pouting. Yeah, such a baby. You know what? Be better. How about that? How about also take responsibility for poor performance, right? Justin Fields took responsibility for his performance. Mitch Trubisky took responsibility for his performance. Even when it was good and everybody said it was bad, he took responsibility and rolled with the punches. Mike White looks great, and he deservedly should be the starter for the rest of this season so far. Our same defense is back again. Deflect that ball. He'll be pounding on the sideline for the rest of this year. Yeah, they're comparing the quarterbacks now. Zach Wilson last week, 9 of 22 for 77 yards. This week, White is 12 of 16 for 198 with 2 touchdowns. Wilson's rating last week was 50. White's today is 125. So, I mean, the numbers don't lie. Wilson and his career in general, but especially in New York, is in serious trouble. Kickoff will go through the back of the end zone. Bears will start at the 25-yard line. Poles has to and will focus on defense with the draft and free agency. You've got 88 of you here with us now on YouTube. A bunch of you here also on Facebook and Twitch with us. Feel free to comment. We will read your comments live on the air. We're going to have a good time. Mitch took responsibility but turned off the TVs. Robert, too. But hey, I don't blame Mitch, right? Everybody was against him. Media was against him. Fans were against him. And he was never what everybody said he was. He wasn't a bust. He wasn't Jamarcus Russell. He didn't set the Bears back. He was a fine QB. The Bears screwed him, plain and simple. 1st and 10 from the 25. Komet in motion. It's Simeon out of the shotgun. Simeon back to pass. Avoiding pressure. Rolls out and throws an incomplete pass intended for Montgomery. Here in New York, people are ready to send him back to Utah, Zach Wilson. David at work now. Have a great day. Go Bears. Tank on. David, hey, thank you for being here. David from Australia, checking in on his way to work. I hope you have a great day at work, David. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jim, great to see you. Bears had a really good defense until we got rid of Smith and Quinn. Also was winning games. Simeon had 3 guys open. Yeah, he did. That's why we can't say Simeon's such a great QB either. He's very competent, but, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Simeon calls on audible. 3 wide receiver set. Montgomery in the backfield. And it's Montgomery on the handoff straight up the middle. Tied up in the pile. Gains 2. So 3rd down and 9 to come for the Bears. 4:35 to go. Bears down 14-10. Still a whole half of football left to play. Right now the Bears are trailing. I need one of you here with us now. Appreciate it, guys. 3rd down and 9 for the Bears. Simeon out of the shotgun. Trips to the far side. Simeon barks out an audible with 4 seconds left on the play clock. 2 and 1. He gets it off. Quick pass caught. Wide receiver screen. Flag on the play. Bears did not get the first down. And this could be for delay of game, but I think the Bears got that one off in time. That's just me. I don't know about Getsy and Nagy Flus. Zach Wilson, one great throw in his shorts while being evaluated. He was not named a team captain as a senior at BYU. This should have been expected. I agree. What's this flag on? Waiting to see. Penalty on the Bears. Okay. So the Bears will decline the Jets decline the penalty. It's going to be 4th down and 2, and the Bears are going to have to punt. Sean Ireland, if y'all don't like Getsy, by all means send it back to us. Yeah, I know the Packers suffering without Getsy and Nathaniel Hackett. Braxton Berrios back to return. Trenton Gill on the punt. Good punt by Gill, and Berrios takes this one back at the 11. He's going to return it. Bears miss a tackle. Berrios up to nearly the 30-yard line. Good return for him. The Jets will start at the 27. What's your guess on the first pick this year, OL or DL? Definitely O-line, Odinson. Jackson is ruled out. Thank you, Steve K. So Eddie Jackson done for the day. I kind of expected it. Could be a high ankle sprain, just speculation. He was holding his ankle. So we're going to have to see what that report is throughout the week on Eddie Jackson. Yeah, Eddie Jackson is done. Went in on a cart. Okay. Bears have been sloppy with penalties since week 4. Defense will be the first pick like last draft. Mike Diesel, I hope EJ didn't rupture his Achilles. I hope it's not an Achilles. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be, but Dan Wiederer just said it looked like he went down bad. Should the Jets get a free agent QB next year, give Wilson one more chance? I think you have to. You do what the Bears did, right? They had Mitch Trubisky. They brought in Nick Foles. There was a QB competition, and then eventually Foles won. They went back to Mitch. Bring in a veteran QB who has real experience. Do you think Hester will get in? He should get in. I've had Hester on this program before. I don't know if he will. He should, but I don't know if he will. I hate AstroTurf, like playing on concrete. So Rippy Rick, I would say the Jets should sign a free agent only if he's competent. Don't go and sign Nick Foles, right? Don't go and sign, I don't know, Tyrod Taylor. If there's a real, legitimate free agent QB or a guy you could trade for, do it. But if not, stick with Mike White and Zach Wilson, have a QB competition. Mike would probably win it right now and then move forward. Salad said they were coming to hit our QB to try to scare us. Think we'll make them look stupid. Robert Tubat, damn right. Jim George, Bears, well on their way to getting a top 3 pick, maybe even number 2. Yeah, that's true. Bears are the worst record in the NFC entering play today. So, second worst in the NFL. And they have a first round pick now because they didn't trade another one away. So yeah, Rippy Rick, that's my take on that. We got first down and 10 for the Jets, deep inside their own territory. White and Knight in at running back. First and 10. Receiver in motion. 4-wide receiver set. It's a handoff to Knight. Knight breaks one tackle and is finally wrestled down by Sanborn and a plethora of Bears players. But a decent gain, going to be second down, 3:25 to go in the second quarter. Kid who plays center for Georgia looked pretty good yesterday. Hopefully he will be around in the third round of the draft. I would hope so too. Play Sam Mustafa, bring in a real center. That'd be nice. Jets should sign Carr, and I've heard speculation about that. I think that'd be a great move. Way better than Zach Wilson to me. Second and 4 after the 6-yard gain from Knight, who's still in at running back. White hands it off. It's Knight again, and Knight gets the first down, still on his feet. Breaks 2 more tackles and lunges to the 40. So Jets quickly gain some yards. They're trying to score one more time before the half. 2:45 to go. They're at their own 40-yard line. Mike White, most yards thrown for in a first half by a Jets QB since himself in Week 8 of 2021. That's the game he threw for 400 yards. And they're showing Zach Wilson on the sideline pouting. First down and 10. White out of the shotgun, 4-wide receiver set. Quick pass, wide receiver screen. This one is caught, and a missed tackle by Jalen Johnson. But the Bears finally bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. Big loss for the Jets there. That was more on the catch. I would love the number 2 pick. Look at what teams with the 2 pick have done recently by trading back. Mike, you're right. The Bears could easily do that. The Bears, that happened to them with Mitch Trubisky, right? 2-minute warning in this one. 14-10. Riffy Rick, I'm from Utah. Hey, I saw McMahon at BYU as a kid. I was rooting for Zach. It's sad to see. Rippy, I just had McMahon on my show. If you go back on my YouTube channel and look and search up Jim McMahon, you'll find it. I had him on maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So, yeah, feel free to check that out. Bears had a decent team at the start of this season. Now we really stink. So those who wanted the Bears to tank, you got your wish. No fun watching these games. Now Zach Wilson has been spoiled by his whole life and acts like it. His family owns JetBlue. Really? His family owns JetBlue? Are you serious, Zach Wilson? I've never heard that before. Riffy Rick, watched it, loved it. Thank you. Thank you, Rippy. Yeah, I mean, you know, I understand. McMahon was good at BYU. Zach Wilson, very good at BYU. You want these guys out of college to succeed in the NFL, but unfortunately for everybody, it doesn't work. Biggest thing Bears need is experience by Gordon and Brisker, and a D-line family does, Mike Thompson. So his family owns JetBlue. I've never heard of that before. That's very interesting. Never heard of that. I mean, I believe you, but I've never heard of that before. Laz, Steve Young, BYU. Yep. By the way, 101 of you here with us now. We appreciate it, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Stay with us. We're going to be here through halftime and through the rest of this game and even post-game a little bit too. So we're going to have some fun for the rest of this stream. McMahon talked about his injuries and their effects. Yeah, McMahon really got beat up in his day. Now today, he's still trying to recover. You know, it's sad, but he was also such a grinder. Good QB, you know, tough guy. Was the Bears QB when they won it all. So, yeah, definitely. Different game back then than it is today. No protection for your quarterbacks, no protection for anybody, really. What did Wilson say? So, Jim, what happened is the Jets media asked Wilson, do you feel that the offense let the defense down? Because the Jets only scored 3 points. They lost the game by a touchdown, a punt return touchdown. So the reporter goes, hey, Zach, do you feel like the offense let the defense down today? And Zach said no. That was it. Just said no. Usama, great to see you. Fun game so far. Yeah, great to see you being here. Joel, Wilson would have overthrown Garrett on that TD pass. Getsy was just started running the ball when Trevor was doing fine. So yeah, Jim, so Zach Wilson did not take responsibility for his mistakes, right? And for that Jets offense just being so putrid all season. So everybody got pissed. Robert Saleh benched him. Second down and 14 for the Jets here. Back to the action. Mike White back to pass. White throws, quick pass. This one caught, and out of bounds goes the Jets receiver. Decent gain, going to be third down and short to come. Thanks for the answer, John. You got it, Jim, of course. 3rd and 6 officially. 1:53 to go. Time stopped. White out of the shotgun. Carter with him in the backfield. Now Carter will line up as a wide receiver. 5 wide receiver set. 3rd down and 6. White back to pass. White throws. Quick pass. This one caught. 1st down and more. The Jets get past midfield. A nice catch by Davis. And the chains are moved for another Jet first down. Essentially, Zach was put in timeout. That's right, the sheep that hears. Football's a team game. Wilson's response was a correct one. Zach should know what to say in that situation. Where's PR? It should be innate, but they should know their client. I agree. I don't know why they let him say it, but they did. 1st down and 10. White again out of the shotgun. White back to pass. White across the middle, checks it down. This one is caught. That's Carter, gains 9. 2nd down and 1 to come. 1:04 to go. Clock is twisting. Zach has a lot of growing up to do. You got that right. Wilson checks back into this one. The wide receiver. 3 wide receiver set. Snap nearly fumbled. Instead, Carter grabs it. We have a flag on the play. Wilson did not line up. Wilson was in motion when the snap was called for. That's probably the penalty. So we're going to have to take a look here. Probably illegal formation or illegal motion. And Saleh is not happy. Zach Wilson seems like he'd be a great CFL QB. Yeah, sure. So 2nd and 1 officially here, waiting on this call. What is it? Let's see. Still waiting. Okay, the referee's coming out. Still not saying anything, just walking around. I don't know what the hell they're doing. That was an illegal formation. He didn't get set. He was in motion when the snap was called for. That's a penalty. I don't know why this is such a hard concept. Now 47 seconds left on the clock. I think a 10-second runoff is the penalty. That was a penalty indeed. Yeah, how about that tackle from Sanborn on that play? Hi, John. Let's go Bears. Collins, K85. Great to see you. Sanborn already with 10 tackles today. 2nd down and 6 for the Jets. 5-yard penalty on that play. White back to pass. White is sacked. Sit down, Mike White. Big sack by the Bears. 3rd down to come. Oh, Jones on the sack. Should the Jets pull a pace and bring in Andy Dalton? Why not, Rippy Rick, huh? I think Wilson is loaded with talent, and if I were him, I'd ask for a trade. Give him time, and he will play like an elite QB. I don't know about that. I mean, Jim, I appreciate all your comments. I have not seen any talent, though. It was Watts, by the way, on the sack. I've not seen any talent from Wilson yet. I haven't seen anything good. I've seen inconsistency. I've seen lots of picks. I've seen bad completion percentages. I haven't seen a big game from him yet, but that's just me. Patrick, wow, was that a sack I heard? Wilson needs to sit on the bench and learn. Yep, a sack from Watts for the Bears. Huge sack on Mike White. Wilson needs to sit on the bench and learn for a long time. That's right, Aaron. So here comes Garrett Wilson checking in here on a 3rd down and 13. Jordan Love might be better than him, and he's not good. So 3rd and 13 for the Jets. Johnson in at running back. Now he goes in motion. White out of the shotgun. Quick pass. This one is caught, but not enough for the first down. Tackled at the 39-yard line by Morrow. Mims on the reception. Going to be 4th down and 2. We'll see what the Jets want to do here. Really impressed by Ryan Poles signing Jack Sanborn as a free agent. Love of the Jets are throwing their own QB under the bus. He's not the reason the Jets are losing, and his own team is acting like he is the reason. Jim, here's what I'll say to that. there is, to an extent, too much slander of Wilson, but I just pose this question. What has Zach Wilson done to help the Jets win? Not being smart, I'm being honest. What has he done to help them win? If you could point me to a specific game or a specific situation in which he's really helped them win, or he's been a key piece on why they're 6-4, then we could talk. I just haven't seen that yet. That's just me. So 4th down and 2, the Jets are going to go for it here with 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. White with 3 on the play clock. 2-1. They tried to call the Bears offsides. The Bears did not move. The Jets called one more timeout. One timeout for them left, and we'll see what they do with 17 seconds. Jim, good to see you as well. It's been so long since the Bears forced a punt. I'd be interested to know how many fans know who our punt returner is. Sanborn came to the Bears, Poles didn't draft him. Zach is a real release. Good arm and ability to scramble. It's all in his head. He can't read the field or anticipate throws if they're not obvious. Well, then, yeah, it's a growing situation, right? Yeah, Dante Pettis is the return man for the Bears, but it's going to be a long field goal for the Jets. They're going to go for it. Zuerlein is going to kick. Bears are not going to return this. A 57-yard attempt from Zuerlein. Will he make this? In the rain, from 57, it is up. And it is good. Zuerlein from 57 yards makes it. Wow. I don't care if that's the Jets. That's impressive for anybody to do, by the way. I'm just saying, wow, what a kick. 57 yards, made it. Down the middle. And in the rain, Aaron. I can't, and the Bears had somebody back there to return, and that cleared it easily. Man, that could have been a 65-yard kick. Wow. So Zuerlein gives the Jets some momentum, 17-10. Oh, yeah, I'll tip my hat. Whoa, that was good from 65. That's my point. Yeah, I mean, you got to tip your cap there. You cannot, yeah, great kick. I mean, I'm a Bears guy, and that was a great kick. Give Zuerlein tons of credit, one of the better kickers in the NFL for sure. So with 12 seconds to go, I mean, the Jets are going to kick this one off. I assume the Bears just need it or something, but Sheep, don't climb on his bandwagon when he turns into a stud. Remember, you wrote him off. That's not loyalty. Hey, Jim, you're right. I mean, hey, if the Jets are benching him and writing him off, then all of a sudden he does good, and then everybody jumps on the bandwagon. I don't like that either, and I don't respect that either. And I'm free to admit if I'm wrong on Wilson. I hope I am. I wish everybody the best in the NFL. Well done, Diesel. So Simeon comes out for the Bears. There are 12 seconds to go. My guess is they need it since they're going to get the ball in the second half. But let's take a look. So with first down and 10, we'll go through the halftime results as well, by the way. But we both start this. Usually we do this. Yeah, Bears need it, so we're going to go to the half. Okay, we do this every game. We're going to do it right now. We can do it throughout the stream as well. But where are you watching from? Who are you? Where are you watching from? I want to see everybody's location. Where is everybody today? We already got some people from Australia, some people from Thailand, some people from Canada. Where are you from? Feel free to comment and let me know. We want to shout out everybody, as many people as we can here on the stream, and we welcome you here. Mike, Geneva, Illinois. Very familiar with Geneva, Mike. Texas, Quincy. Yes, Alan. Back out in Quincy. Love Quincy. Very fun, nice area. John, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guy named Sheep on here. Got you. No worries. So the Bears at the half down 17-10. You can comment anytime, by the way, on location. Sun is just now coming up on a beautiful, clear, 7-degree day here in Anchorage, Alaska. I don't know how you do it, Patrick. Unbelievable. I wish everyone the best too, John, except Russ. I'm a giant Zach fan, a BYU homer, but he's been a gigantic disappointment. Steve Cowd, Montreal. Gutsy play calling sucks, took away the Bears' momentum. Montreal, Steve K. Very nice. Sin City, Vegas. Okay, Beloit, aka Beloit was Detroit, Wisconsin, unfortunately. Yeah, I know Beloit. Patrick, love Lake Geneva. Spent a lot of time there as a kid on vacation. Lake Geneva is very nice, but I think Mike said Geneva, Illinois, just Geneva. Geneva is very nice too, Mike, for what it's worth. I know the area very well. Collins K85 out in Texas. Great to see you here as well, Collins K85. See you all the time, commenting and liking these videos, hanging out with us. Super nice of you. Always appreciate it. Rippy Rick in Orlando. Ooh, sure a nice day out there, huh? Beautiful weather out in Orlando. Patrick, love the skiing here at Alaska, 40 minutes south of Anchorage. Okay. Rippy Rick, 87, too hot still. 87's beautiful. Come on. Although, here in Chicago, I can't complain. About 40 degrees. Not that bad of a day. Teresa Clark, North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina. Very nice area. Everybody from across the U.S. here. It's awesome. And what was Wilson supposed to say? Oh, yeah, blame me in the offense. We stink. No, he's supposed to say we win as a team, we lose as a team. SMH. How about anyone think Zach Wilson was number 2 in the draft? Him with the Jets' backup QB is thrown for more yards. If Chicago had the mountains that Alaska has, I'd be there in my hometown city. I love Chicago weather in the spring. It's the humidity. Juan, I'm a Joliet man, but live in Vegas. Showing love to my Bears. Joliet, yes. Been there a lot. Joliet, of course. Juan, thanks for tuning in and commenting. Chicago weather in the spring and the fall is really good. Summer's okay, too. Just the winter is brutal. So they have the halftime report here. We can go over some of these scores and some of these plays that are going to be going on across the NFL. We got Bucks and Browns first. Buccaneers, Jacoby Brissett against Tom Brady. Oh, a little bit of a razzle-dazzle there in the backfield, and that was Anthony Schwartz on a touchdown run. Billy Special type stuff. Tom Brady threw a touchdown. It's 10-10 Buccaneers and Browns at the half. Winter is brutal during January to March. Go to Utah for summers. Florida summers are hell. If your teammates are calling you out, you have a problem, but the weather goes by so quick. Falcons and Commanders out in Maryland. Marcus Mariota throws for a touchdown, and it is 10-10. Falcons and Commanders at the half. Jim George, I'm with you, John. Chicago winters are brutal. I hate the winters. Panthers and Broncos, Sam Darnold in at quarterback. And he somehow threw for a touchdown. I can't even believe it. And it's 10-3 Panthers on top of the Broncos at the half. How sad is that for Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett? Bengals and Titans. Samaje Perine with a touchdown run. And it is 10-10. Wow, so 3 10-10 scores in the NFL so far. Travis Etienne is hurt for the Jaguars. Ravens at the Jaguars. Okay, Trevor Lawrence to pass. He throws for a touchdown to Jamichael Hasty. And it's 7-6 Jaguars over the Ravens in the second quarter. Texans and Dolphins. 2 up. In trouble, scrambles, still on his feet, throws, touchdown. Okay. Ooh. And now we see the Texans with Kyle Allen starting, by the way. They benched Davis Mills. Oh, and a fumble and a pickup and return for touchdown, Xavier Howard. So Dolphins up 27-0 over the Texans. My goodness. Jets up 17-10 over the Bears, as we know. Those are all the scores so far. Okay. What's going on with Russell Wilson? Chicago, Montreal winters are similar. Imagine getting beat by Sam Darnold. Sam frickin' Darnold. Ravens offense has been struggling. Broncos are going to make a change at head coach. How can this continue? Well, I need to drink. Saw the Jags mascot. I need eye bleach. Oh, goodness. Okay. Even if we lose out the rest of the season, sure it would suck now, but come draft time, we'll be very glad. Winter without mountains to play on, that is brutal. Yeah, Nathaniel Hackett is going to be fired at the end of the year. We had Benjamin Albright on this program who said it, and he works for the Broncos, by the way. So, I mean, if a Broncos employee is talking about it, chances are it's probably going to happen. Ravens have been struggling. Yeah, getting beat by Sam Darnold, that's as sad as it could get. Got a couple of Jets fans here, I'm sure. What are your thoughts on Sam Darnold? Poor Lubby, always one of the best for him. Always his choice to bench Davis Mills, and he put in Kyle Allen, and the result is 27-0. I mean, that's when you know it may not be a quarterback problem as much as, hey, it's a team problem, and your team sucks. Let's see. Did I get to everybody? Yep. Okay. You know what the worst part is about Russell Wilson? They're going to owe him $50+ million for, I think, the next 4 years in a row. That counts against the salary cap, so they're in big trouble. No, Lubby should have stayed away from the game. I'm living in Maryland, currently experiencing that Commanders game rain. Okay. I love Lubby, but it's time to hang it up. Aaron, I'm fully with you. I mean, he was a failure at Illinois. At that point, it's over, right? Your career's over. But as he's still around, Patrick loves skiing. Wish Chicago had mountains. Living in Maryland. Yeah, Odin's Eye, living in Maryland. Got a buddy. You could look him up, actually. It's called DMB Sports Zone, a YouTube channel with a college friend I went to college with. There's a lot of Commander stuff. He lives out there in Maryland as well. In that area, the DMV area. Bears tried to trade for Russ, and I was all for it, Pop. I mean, I'll be the first to admit it. I liked Russell Wilson. He's always been a quality QB. He's always been reliable, but I'll tell you what, ever since this Broncos experiment, I am stunned at how bad he's been. They say Luke Fickell is going to coach the Badgers. Texans should have kept coach from last year. I forgot his name. Yeah, I remember him too, Rippy Rick. David Culley. They had him last year. He actually did okay with what he had, and then they fired him after 1 year and paid him to leave. Need a touchdown for David Montgomery. And Chris, how about Matt Rule going to be the next coach of Nebraska after being an abject failure with the Panthers? Gets a job just like that. He's going to Nebraska to be a head coach. Yep, Aaron, we're thinking the same. Matt Rule, Nebraska's new head coach. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, boy. Big failure in Carolina. I don't know how he's going to do in college. The funny part is he was never even an elite college coach. It really wasn't. So I don't know what's going to happen to him, but we're going to have to see. I hope we don't lose our OQ, offensive coordinator, next season. I wouldn't think so, but who knows? He's doing good with Fields. Lubby's been horrible since he left the Bears. Yep, I agree. Should have gone into broadcasting. 8-year deal for Rule, Chris. I know. Yeah, he's going to be there for a while, whether he does good or not. And you know how college coaches are. If they get fired after 4 years, the rest of their contract gets paid out. So somehow he's going to be taken care of after, again, being a failure out in Carolina. Very, very interesting. But what are you going to do? Why do college coaches struggle in the NFL? I mean, some of them do good, just not all of them. And I don't, there's no rhyme or reason because of it. It just happens at times. Some of them are good, some of them aren't. Some of them are suited for college where you're facing less talent and you're able to scheme easier concepts and easier plays and you succeed. Other times it doesn't always work. Well, William, Eddie Jackson is officially out for the rest of the game, so, I mean, it's obviously serious enough to where he can't play for this week and for the rest of this one. I think it's probably serious. Failing upwards is an American phenomenon. You don't see that really anywhere else but here, right? Matt Rule is horrible in Carolina. Now he's going to get paid a multi-million-dollar contract to coach a Big Ten D1 football program. So, I agree. Hope we don't lose our OC. Watching the torn-up field in the Browns and Buccaneers game, someone really did a job on that field. Eddie is questionable. Well, I read on Twitter that he was out for the game, but maybe they switched up his status a bit. I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, Eddie Jackson has already been ruled out, according to Dan Wiederer. And the Bears PR said he's been ruled out as well. So... the Broncos are averaging 2.8 yards per pass against Carolina. How about that, huh, guys? DMB Sports Zone Depth, check it out. Thanks, brother. Yep, you got it. Yeah, Odin's Eye, very good stuff. My guy, Nati, A couple of people run that channel. I watch Nati stuff. That's the one I went to college with. Very good stuff. Good Commanders content. So, yeah, feel free to give him a sub and check him out. Tell him I sent you. Good friend of mine. We've done a couple of streams together too, me and him. Good kid, good guy. All right, so 80 of you still here with us now. Bears still in halftime. It is 17-10. Jets on top. Bears will get the ball after the half. I have to say, my final score prediction was 17-13 Jets wins. I could be right, but I don't think it's only going to be a field goal. I am very much surprised at how well both teams are doing. It's a very close game right now, and, the Bears are playing with the Jets, despite having Trevor Siemian at QB. I don't know bleep about football. How can Hackett be this bad of an offensive coach? I don't know, Rippy Rick. I don't know what's wrong. When I had Benjamin Albright on this program, who works for the Broncos, he's a Broncos reporter and a host, he told me that it just seems like Hackett is not fit to be a head coach. He doesn't have the ability to make decisions, doesn't have the ability to manage a clock, doesn't have the ability to coach up talent as the head coach. Good offensive mind, not a head coach. That's what I've been told. Is Sanborn the real deal as a starter for next year? We'll tell you this. So they get rid of Roquan Smith, who wanted to be paid $20 million per year, and Sanborn is producing the same. So I would say he's definitely in consideration and should be starting next year and at a discount. So the Bears really won out there. And Ryan Poles did too. Saving some money and keeping this team afloat and well. So, game should be starting up again here in probably a couple of minutes. Halftime just about over. Eric Bienemy can't get a job. Yep, shaking my damn head. Just a nice afternoon. Just chilling here and had a nice breakfast. Hoping for a Packers win for my dad's birthday. Happy birthday to your dad. Gear work. Very cool. Mike White, most passing yards in one half by a Jets QB since 2006, Chad Pennington. So, breaking records once again against this Bears defense. Gene, they could have had Sanborn and Roquan together. Yeah, you're right, Gene. The defense could have been even better. Money Mitch, I'm really looking forward to this offseason. It's been a breath of fresh air to see at least some flashes, even with some lackluster talent. What shrewd moves are you looking from Poles next offseason? Bears made a bad decision by getting rid of Roquan. They need some offensive line help. They need defensive line help. They need a wide receiver, Aaron. Even some secondary help would not be bad, especially if you're playing Bildor so much. Not even for my dad's birthday. Would I wish such a thing? Haha. I'm talking about a Packers win, huh? So here comes the kick from Zerline. Bears well received. Action underway. Second half to come. And this ball will go through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bears have the football at the 25. That was Bayless Jones back to return there. 77 of you here with us now. Please like the page and also hit up our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. We have them in the live chat pinned description. Help them out. Fresh food from the Amish each and every week in Orland Park, Illinois. Tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. They'll take real good care of you. First down and 10, third quarter. Siemian out of the shotgun, split backfield. Siemian back to pass. In trouble, and he is sacked. Siemian sacked by the Jets. Second down to come. Shepard on the sack. Just look at what Tua's doing with good old line of wide receivers. I agree. Tua's looking great. Bears had 6 guys in protection, and yet Siemian got sacked. Horrible. We may be losing, but at least I get the last piece of pumpkin pie. Some Thanksgiving leftovers, Mike Al. Well, that's something. I love pumpkin pie. Favorite pie for me, so I'm sure that cools the stench of a defeat, potentially. Second down and 17. I formation. Run for the Bears. Here's Montgomery. He gains 3, now 4, fighting forward. And with his second effort, picks up 4 yards. think Hackett struggles, and aspect of the fields is made up for a lot of covered receivers. Should keep Getsy around for at least another year. Third down and 13 for the Bears. If the Bears have a chance to draft Will Anderson Jr. or trade back in the draft, what would you do? Not a Bears fan, and it seems like they finally got the QB, but I never trust George and Tad. I'd rather see Peterman. We run the ball second down no matter the situation. Third down and 13. Simeon out of the shotgun, back to pass. Across the middle, incomplete. Pass intended for Montgomery, and not a good pass by Simeon. Way off the mark. 4th and 13 to come. Have I ever had sweet potato pie? I have, Jim. It tastes pretty much the same as pumpkin to me. I don't really see a difference. Chris, I'll have to get back to you on that question, but I see you got it there. Here is Gill to punt. Bearcats called for and gotten at the 37-yard line. Will Anderson's doing pretty good this year. I mean, 10 sacks, 17 tackles for a loss, interception. I'd be okay with the Bears drafting him. No problem with that. How do the Bears usually have great defense but bad offense? I don't know, gear work. Steve Woodpark, Jay Zags, would you consider doing this for non-Bears games or the playoffs? So the plan is to do this for the playoffs and the Super Bowl. I'd love to do this for more games, but we need more of an audience, you know? So if more people want it, we'll do it for sure. But I do plan on doing this for the Sunday slate of playoff games, you know, the divisional, the championship, and then obviously the Super Bowl. We're going to do that too. So we're going to have some fun here. Even though the Bears season will end, we will not end doing some live streams and hanging out and having a good time. Awesome. Glad to hear you did a really nice job. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. You can also follow me on Twitter at Jon Z Sports. Trying to live tweet here throughout this game. Okay. Bears organization is proud of great defense and running and neglect the offense. Yep, and that Rippy Rick, you explained it perfectly for me. They are stuck in 1985. They think that's how you win football games, and that's I don't know. It's ancient football thinking, in my opinion. I hate to be that blunt, but it's ancient football thinking. You need a quarterback to win now, right? You need some sort of offense. And, you know, the Bears are doing that now with Fields, but of course he's hurt and they're rebuilding. So how will they do next year, the year after? Will they develop Fields enough? And those are questions that need to be answered and will remain to be seen. Guys, if you have a Twitch account, you know, we're live on Twitch now. We are also live on Facebook at Jon Zaghloul. The link to my Facebook is in the description. Aaron, I missed my calling in journalism, especially sports journalism, but it's difficult being biased when I'm honest. Why didn't you do it, Aaron? I mean, it seems like you're a big sports guy. I will say this, I always like to see things both sides to get my own perspectives. 100%. Hey, I'm the same way too. Always two sides to every story, right? They're still showing the cameras on Zach Wilson pouting on the sideline. Got a first down and 10 to come for the Jets. Mike White on 1st and 10. Take the handoff, play action. White rolls out. A lot of time. Checks this one down for a 4-yard gain. That one to the tight end, Uzomah. So Uzomah on the catch. Second down and 8. And a run here, not much doing though for the Jets that time. Going to be third down to come for the Jets. Could the Bears defense get a stop here? Appreciate all of you being here with us. 80 of you here right now. Love it. Great to have you all here. Third down and 4. Mike White is 16 of 20 for 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. White all alone in the backfield, out of the shotgun. Quick pass, slant, incomplete. Good defense by the Bears. They forced the incompletion. And the Jets are going to have to punt Kindle Bildor with the defensive stop. Parity's pretty rapid with players and teams getting more difficult to predict future performance. Las Vegas keeps winning, it seems. Yep, you're right, Riffy Brick. Punt for the Jets. Dante Pettis back to return on a 4th down and 4. And it's going to go and bounce near the end zone, and it's down at the 1-yard line. Bears are going to have their hands full on this drive. Holden Zai, oh my goodness, a punt. Yep, well now the Bears are at their own 1, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Yep, good job by the Jets. Good job by their special teams unit. That ball was going to hit the back of the end zone, but good job of them to down it. Good punt by man. Not much more you could say there or do. 76 of you here with us now. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. First down and 10, 11:48 to go here in the third quarter. It's 17-10 Jets. First and 10 for the Bears. There's a run for Montgomery. Montgomery breaks some tackles. Montgomery's still going. Montgomery, first down and more up to the 15-yard line. Just Desirable, recording the game to watch later. I'm on parental watch duties. Well, thank you for being here, Just Desirable. But seeing the score, the Bears are what I thought they would be in this game. I don't want to ruin anything for you, Just Desirable. Yeah, feel free to watch the game, but it's been a little bit different than expected, but not much. I'll tell you that. And you'll see. Darnell Mooney's hurt. Darnell Mooney is on the ground and hurt. Darnell Mooney's hurt. And they're going to go to a break. Not good news for the Bears. Yeah, just not good. Don't know what's wrong. Going to have to wait and see when we get an update about that. That's Rob. Hope he's okay. Damn, not Mooney. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what the situation is, but he was down. 3 trainers around him on the ground. Don't know what's going on there. So it's 17-10. Got the Jets on top here. Mike White's having a day, which I think we all could have expected a little bit. And Trevor Siemian also having a pretty good game, actually. Just Desirable. Good to know, John. I'll be ready for your commentary tomorrow on it. Yep, that's right. We're going to have a video tomorrow, obviously, recapping everything. Got some guests in the process of being booked for this week. Jake Crane from Crane & Company, national sports talk show, former college football coach, former scout, is going to come on for sure this week. That one is already sealed up and going to happen. We're going to talk with him about some evaluations on Justin Fields, evaluations on the Bears and the NFL. So that should be a fun one this week, working on some other guests as well. Plus, of course, the Bears-Packers preview. How could you not have one of those? 74 of you here with us now. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you for being here. Just want to take a note of something. Okay. Mooney is a liability run blocking. Not surprised he got hurt too little. Yeah, Mooney was helped off the field. First down and 10. Hand off to Bellis Jones, who fumbled the snap. Jones breaks to the outside, gains about 5. Love the heart of David Montgomery. Has the heart of sweetness, if not all the talent. I just placed a bet for the Bears to win straight up negative or minus 550 odds. Well, Mike, I don't know. Hopefully it works out. So Bayless Jones got to carry there. Bayless just can't receive a ball cleanly. I know. I mean, he got fumbled that snap. That was just a toss. So, I don't know. Second down and 3, I formation for the Bears. Simeon to roll out, play action. Simeon going to go deep downfield. Simeon incomplete to Cole Kmet. No flag on that play. What happened to Mooney? Mooney got hurt. Brotherhood Sports got hurt on a blocking play. Blocking for David Montgomery. Third down and 3. Number Simeon. And now the Bears have to call timeout. Everybody not in the right spot. And Simeon's forced to call timeout. I don't know who was in on that play, didn't know what he was doing. They have it zoomed in on number 18. That is Dante Pettis. So Dante Pettis not knowing where to line up, not knowing what to do, and it forces the Bears to burn a timeout. Injury list piling up, I know. Okay. Y'all gave up a second-round pick for Claypool and don't give him the ball. That's a head-scratcher. Well, Claypool had that big catch earlier today from Simeon, but he has not been a big part of this offense. Now, of course, he has to learn this offense. That's taken some time, apparently. But, yeah, I mean, they need to get him more incorporated for sure. Certainly do. So it's going to be third down and 3. Bears trying to convert. They need a touchdown here to time, and a lot of time left, 10:36 to go in the third quarter, but they could use something here. Simeon out of the shotgun. Claypool in motion. 5 wide receiver set. Simeon is taken down right away. Big blitz from the Jets, and immediately he was sacked. No blocking, horrible blocking from the Bears offensive line, and the Bears are going to have to punt now. Oh, man, just horrible. Where's our good O-line? That second round is like a high first when where we are picking in this draft. It says Grant. Oh, it's just horrible. Bears punt it. And it's going to be taken at the 26-yard line by the Jets. Big return and up to the 47. A nearly 20-yard return for the Jets on that punt. That was Huff with the sack of Simeon, who got killed immediately. Can't believe he held on to that football. And it's 17-10 with 9:59 to go in the first half. Aaron, hey Aaron, on Twitch, here for their support. Thank you, Aaron. Can I follow you on Twitch? Yes, I can. Just followed you. Got you, Aaron, on Twitch. Appreciate that, man. Second round is going to be late in the second. 80 of you watching now. Remember to support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. They have fresh meat from the Amish coming in each and every week. Fresh cheeses, milk, eggs, and sweets. Pasta as well. So if you're looking for some real quality Amish food, some real food, hit up Amish Country Farms in Orland Park and tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. They'll take very good care of you. Chantel Chavez, let's go Bears, let's go. Thank you, my kind sir. ACF, Mooney's leg rolled up on. Yeah, Mooney's in, I don't know what the situation is, but between him going out and now Eddie Jackson out too, very scary for sure. Yeah, thank you, Aaron, with the comment on Twitch, and I followed you back. I don't know, not a big Twitch guy. I know you're a bigger Twitch guy than me, but I appreciate you commenting, and we try to build that page up as well a little bit. Yes, need to play Claypool more plays, definitely. If you'd like to, guys, please hit that like button and continue to have us move forward in the YouTube algorithm for the rest of this game. A lot of people tuning in, coming out here today. And we'll appreciate all the help that we can get on the like side of things and the subscription side. Just hit 18,000 subscribers, 2,000 away on the road to 20,000. We're getting there. We appreciate all your help. Aaron, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Everything will work itself out soon. Appreciate that, brother. 100% for sure. Enjoying doing this. Enjoying everybody tuning in and supporting. It's super fun. Alrighty. So, the Bears have punted 4 of their 5 last possessions. So, see, here's the funny part. Again, everybody was saying, oh, hey, Trevor Siemian, hey, this and that. Well, the fact is now, get to a point where the offense is doing nothing. Here's an opportunity where you'd rather have Fields in my opinion. Uzoma in motion. White calls out an audible. 1st and 10 from the 47. A pitch. And a pretty good run. Nearly a first down for Knight. Going to be 2nd down and short. Well, Rippy Rick, I mean, Fields is not playing today. I'm unable to watch. I can only listen. So, I mean, look, Siemian is feeling the pressure now, and the Bears offense has done nothing for the past 5 drives. So, you know, what I could say is that for Siemian and Fields, there is no protection. And that's hurt both quarterbacks. 2nd and 2. Carry, 1st down and more. That's Knight again, past the 40. Deeper inside Bears territory. Robert Tuba, this is my first time listening here, and you've done this the whole year. So I've done this for the past, since Monday Night Football for the Patriots game. That's when I've been doing this. We do streams now every Sunday for the Bears game. Big thank you to John Meadows, directing and producing, and VPod TV for providing the studios. John encouraged me to do this, and a lot of people have tuned in. It's been a pretty big hit so far, so we appreciate all of you tuning in. And the plan is to do this for the rest of the year, even during the playoffs and through the Super Bowl. Jets on 1st and 10. Wide receiver end around, big gain, nearly 10 yards, maybe a first down. Barrios on the carry. Just saying, if Fields can become an elite passer, Bears will have a top offense. Well, 100%. I mean, he can already break records running. He already is going to get 1,000 yards if he stays healthy and plays the rest of these games. Great, glad I found the show. Thank you, Robert. And remember, you could subscribe, Robert. We also do videos every week. We have interviews with former Bears players. We also have reaction videos from me talking about games, previewing games, and talking about all your favorite Chicago sports teams. So not just the live stream, but other stuff as well. 1st down and 10. Here is Knight on the carry. Gains 3 before being taken down. Buccaneers, Browns, game break, and the Buccaneers score. They're up 17-10. Getsy so overrated. 2nd down and 7 for the Jets. White out of the shotgun. Hand off. And a gain of 3 more. Quick handoff and quick gain for the Jets. Going to be 3rd down to come. Tackle there by Houston Carson. Can't say someone is overrated the first year. I agree, Pop. Look, I mean, I actually give Getsy some credit. You know, this could have been a colossal failure. Trevor Siemian could have thrown 3 picks already. Trevor Siemian has not been bad today, and this has been a new offense around him in 1 week. I give Getsy some credit. I really do. 3rd and 4. White out of the shotgun, back to pass. Throws it deep downfield, caught for a touchdown. And the Jets score once again. It's more, 23-10. Well, Moore was wide open. I mean, there's nothing else you could say. Who was covering him? Here's the replay. Let's take a look. So Sanborn let him go, went into coverage, and let's see who that was. Elijah Hicks let him go for the touchdown. Patrick, the very best game day commentator for the Bears in the inner zones right here. Thank you, Patrick. Mike, wide open. Gets he was unqualified for the job. Well, here comes the PAT from Zerline. It is up, and it is good. 24-10. Jets on top. And wide open. Hicks' first game. Every NFL offense is a get-right game pace in the Bears. DLO Jets. Jets, Jets. Yep. I just can't tell the passing utilities result of the scheme. Battle line, wide receivers, or field learning curve. Probably a little bit of everything, but we will know soon if Fields can consistently pass well. It's getting ugly. Look, this game isn't over, but if the Jets score once again, then I will say, Patrick, it's ugly. The Bears need to score right now, right here, right now. Don't know if they will. Last 5 possessions, they've been scoreless, but hey, there's a lot of time left. You could do something, but it's a matter of executing and wanting to execute, really. Going to have to see what they pull out here on this next drive. But I agree, not looking good right now at all. Really not looking good. Hard time to be a Bears fan. That's why we're the most loyal. Yeah, you're right. Because it's not looking good. Mike White, a near perfect passer rating, 153.2 today. 3 touchdowns, no picks, 259 yards. Darnell Mooney is doubtful to return from the Bears. By the way, Bears Communications tweeting that one out as well. Oh, just horrible. Man. Kid Mustabrah put in Patrick. I think it's good for Fields that Simeon can't pass either. Looks bad for coaches. It's a hard few decades to be a Bears fan. See, yeah, I mean, to gritty gone, you know, I'll tell you, I mean, I'm 22, right? So I haven't gone through the pain and the peril of watching this team for 30 or 40 years. But I can't even imagine having to deal with this crap for longer than I've had to deal with it. So I'm sure it's very difficult. So I sympathize with you there. Would love to know what Zach is thinking about right now. Probably going to request a trade or be a baby about it, to be honest there, Mike. But I'm sure he's not feeling good. I mean, you know, you got your backup coming in and just lighting it up. Then again, I'll say this. You're facing the Bears. I mean, how would Zach Wilson do against the Bears? Probably somewhat similar. The Jets would still win this game if Zach Wilson played, in my opinion, especially if he's going to face off against Trevor Siemian. So I don't know if you can judge Mike White. Mike White's fine, but I don't know if you could say, oh, yeah, it's the Mike White show. Let's see him face a real team coming up here for the Jets before we declare Mike White to be the savior for New York. Steve K, LOL, I'm 55. Yeah, I feel bad for you. I understand. I get it. Yeah, I mean, I'm 22 and I'm dealing with this, and it's hard. First down and 10. Fake the pitch. It's Simeon rolling out. Going to throw this in. Look who it is. Cole Kmet with his first catch of the day after dropping one earlier. Cole Kmet with the catch. And it's going to be first down and 10. Mike effing White. It's still weird that you're 22. You look older. I'm 30 and I look 18. Oh, boy. If Wilson was the starter, defense would have won. I agree, Aaron. I would say, though, Wilson would probably have like 1 touchdown and 1 pick, maybe. He wouldn't be as bad, but he'd still be bad. That's my guess. Oh, yeah, White's definitely earned another start. I'm just saying, for New Yorkers, Don't declare him the savior yet. That's my take. Trevor Siemian out of the shotgun on a first down and 10. A draw up the middle. Evans gains maybe 1. Going to be second down to come. Thanks, Dan, but I was a high school quarterback at Maine East, not near big enough for a lineman. Haha. Yeah, Maine East, Patrick. Know that very well. Very good high school program in the Chicagoland area. Gear work. So what happened with Wilson is he was benched after last week's game. They asked him, hey, do you feel like the offense is responsible for losing? And he said no. Here is Siemian, second down and 8. Handoff. Evans up the middle, gains 2 more. White had that game last year, crashed down to earth. I agree with you. Yep. He had that big game, which we talked about, 405 passing yards, 37 of 45, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Very good game. So my point being, let's pop the brakes just a tad and wait to see what he does this year. Yeah, see, the sheep that hears, and he's from New York. He's not the savior for sure. Next 2 weeks we got Vikings and Bills, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you. See, that's a reasonable New York take on things. They're down in 6 for Siemian. Out of the shotgun, gets the snap off in time. Going to throw deep downfield. It is incomplete. St. Brown, the intended target. 4th and 6 to come. No one could find the open defender better than Zach Wilson. It's hard to deny this at this point. Mooney gone as well. Yeah, Mooney's going to be done for the game. All I know about him is the memes I can't say on here. Yeah, I know about those memes too. I don't want to get into those. I don't know. Whatever he does in his personal life is beyond me. Oh my gosh, they fumbled the snap. The Bears got the punt off, but Gill fumbled the snap there a bit. And it's going to be down at the 21-yard line. So a little bit scary there. Gill fumbled the snap, but then got it off. Just want to make sure. And Jets will start at their own 21. Yep, the gritty gone. Every week the opposing QB is a high completion percentage. They certainly do. It happens to the Bears every single week, and it's annoying. But, it is what it is right now. The Bears defense is certainly decimated, and they're going to have to, try and do better moving forward. And wait till next year to really, really wait to see. Really, time to value it would be next year when they spend some money on this defense. First and 10 for the Jets from the 21. Handoff, Knight gains 4. 4 being taken down. Is Patrick well enough to play today? To my knowledge, no. They're being kind of coy on what Patrick's status is moving forward, but so far we've heard nothing different. I haven't heard anything in regard to that. Second down and 6. Make the handoff, White. Thinking about going deep, throws it wide open, big catch and gain for the Jets. Oh, man. Tyler Conklin, the tight end, wide open downfield, big catch, big gain for the Jets. Definitely a great commentary. You Chicago fans got it good with Jon Z. I like to subscribe to show some love from NYC. Entertaining for sure. Thank you, the sheep that hears. Very nice of you. Very kind of you. I appreciate that. First and 10. White, play action. Quick pass. This one caught. It's Knight, the running back, who gains about 15 on that play. Here come the Jets again. Man, offensively, they're just killing it. This looks like a team that's been ordered to tank. Well, look, if Trevor Siemian's starting for you and it was supposed to be Nathan Peterman, yeah, trust me, they're trying to tank. Bears roster still sucks. I'd argue focus on OL and receiver early in the draft. Get away from that 85 mindset. Believe me, Rick, I'm in agreement with you. Mike White, 302 yards, 3 touchdowns, 20 of 25 passing the football. Johnson in the backfield. First and 10. Johnson still on his feet. Johnson still going. Johnson, 20, 10-5, and he is in for the touchdown. Ty Johnson scores 30-10. A slow developing play. Johnson broke a couple of tackles near the line of scrimmage, got some open field, and went all the way in for the touchdown. The Jets are up by 20. Look, it's not over, but it is kind of over. I mean, there's enough time for the Bears to mount a comeback. I just don't see it happening. PAT's up and good. 31-10, it is a 21-point game. The Jets are better than in years past. Game over, Enzo. Never fun to get embarrassed, disgusting. So this was Johnson, who had some nice blocking from his offensive lineman, followed his blockers, broke, looks like 2 tackles here. Such a bad-looking defense. Yeah, broke 2 tackles, including Sanborn, who tried to come in on coverage, and then just went all the way 3 tackles. Jalen Johnson couldn't bring him down. And everybody could not bring down Johnson, who went all the way for the touchdown. Big run. That's demoralizing. Yeah, I'm going to write that. I'm actually going to tweet that. Demoralizing run. And I'll say this, you have to wonder if we will see Peterman at some point, right? Maybe we will. I mean, if this game gets really out of hand, maybe they'll play Peterman instead of Simeon and give Simeon a rest. Peterman is active today. So, looks like the Bulls' defense against the Gamecocks. This is pretty much a blowout. This isn't about the Jets. It's about how bad the D is. Yep, hard time to be a Bears fan. Here is Bayless Jones Jr. Back to return this kick. Zerline to do the honors kicking. Jones will let this one go. So, here come the Bears offensively. 86 of you here with us now. Appreciate it, guys. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Stay with us. Gonna finish up this game. Tank even more with Peterman. Bears number 2 pick after this game. Yay, listen, I've seen much, much worse. I'm sure you have, Aaron, right? I mean, this Bears team, you know, of course you have. This isn't bad. Everybody's seen worse than a 21-point, losing effort, so, but it's just frustrating. Simeon out of the shotgun. Hand off, Montgomery. Montgomery gains 12. Big run for him. Move the chains, first down. Oh, flag on the play. Hold on a minute. Let's see what this flag's all about. Flag on the play, and they're showing Matt Eberflus. He's in shock. His mouth is wide open, and it's on the Bears. Maybe holding? Didn't hear the call officially, but looks like it's holding. Very tough. So 31-10, first down and 20, 10-yard loss on that play. But what if Peterman pulls off the comeback? Now we probably will see Zach Wilson. How does Virginia McCaskey still have her sons run this team? If I was a Bears fan, I'd be happy. It looks like you got a QB finally. First down and 20. Simeon out of the shotgun. Hand off again. Here's Montgomery. Montgomery, tons of room to run up the middle. Montgomery still going up near the 30. A 15-yard gain plus. Jay Boogaloo, about that QB controversy thing I said earlier, John, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize to me. We all knew that was going to happen, right? Like, I knew with Simeon playing relatively well, there'd be a controversy, but unfortunately, he's been silent since, right? He hasn't done anything since. So what are you going to do? 80 of you here with us now. Appreciate it, guys. Second down and 6 for Simeon. Carry Montgomery is taken down near the line of scrimmage. Trying to look for Jenkins for you there, Alex. Looking for Jenkins on the field for you. 81 of you here with us now. Third down and 6. Trevor Simeon trying to hurry up his offensive end. Bears have 20 on the play clock. Third down and 7. Simeon out of the shotgun. Three wide receiver set, and Cole Kmet's the tight end. Kmet blocking. Simeon in trouble. Avoids the pressure. Rolls out. Simeon gonna run it. Dive for the first down. Did he get it? I think he's a little bit short. Great effort by Simeon. And I love the heart. I don't think he got it though. Johnny Wilson, receiver from Florida State, would be a great weapon for Fields. My high school team could play better defense today than the Bears. I think Simeon missed it by about a half a yard, but a great effort. I mean, you can't argue with that. Oh, he's short. He is short, definitely. Jenkins is out there, by the way, Alex. Jenkins is out there. 4th down and 1. Bears are going for it. And now timeout called. Bears call timeout as the play clock expires. 11 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 4th and 1. I don't know what the Bears are going to do. They did line up to go for it, but now they're going to take a second look at things. Bears fans, it's a miracle Phillips and Pace might have picked the right QB for once. I really thought Fields was going to be a bust a few months ago. I did too. Fields would have slid. The Brotherhood Sports. I don't know if Fields would have gotten that because the defender was really bearing down on Simeon, was about to kill him. That's why Simeon dove for the first down marker, didn't get it. It's going to be 4th down and inches to come. But appreciate all of you being here with me. Who would win, Nagy's offense versus Eberflus's defense? Eberflus easily, because Matt Nagy sucks. 4th down and 1. Bears are going for it. It's David Montgomery alone in the backfield. Komet in motion. A pitch to Montgomery. Montgomery with blocking. He gets the first down and much more. The Bears move the chains. Risky move. They go for it. That'll be the end of the third quarter. A couple of Bears down. Penalty flag down too. So before they go to break, I would hope they explain this flag. It looked like they were trying to wrap it up and go to break here, but now they will. So I guess I don't know if they're going to show that flag then. 1st and 10, we called timeout with 11 seconds left in the quarter. Yeah, T. Gritty gone. I guess the Bears just weren't ready offensively to call the right play. So mental errors, of course, but again, look what you're dealing with. You got Trevor Siemian, you got a backup QB, you're in rainy conditions. I'm not surprised. That's going to be a playoff team. I have Nagy PTSD from the Cleveland game. Nagy plus Alex, appreciate you do a great job. So the real question is, what do you think about not having Fields today? And also, what do you think about the O-line on pass blocking today? Well, pass blocking has been average. It's been a little bit better than usual. But Trevor Siemian's been lit up, and we've seen that happen already. And I'm fine with Fields not playing. Don't let Fields even come on the field till he's ready. There's no need to rush him. There's no need to put pressure on him. We know he's the guy number 1, and we know that we don't want him hurt. So let him wait. Have him sit on the sideline for 4 games. Bench him for the rest of the year even, or sit him, right, to make sure that he doesn't get hurt. I'd be okay with it. If Bears came out and said, you know what, Fields is hurt, can't play for the rest of the year, I'd say, great. Really, there's no need to put him in, subject him to this pain and punishment. We know how great he is. We know what he could do. He needs to improve passing-wise for sure. That'd be the only reason and incentive to play him. But, the counter side of it is, well, he's getting hit all the time. Offensive line help, no nothing. And that's hurting him. Agreed, I'm with you, brother. Thank you, Alexander. We are live on Twitch, live on Facebook, and live on YouTube. And Joe, that's a true fact. No Bears QB has started every game in a season since Cutler in 2009. So every year from 2009 to today even, the Bears have had at least 2 quarterbacks start a game in one season. Pretty sad, isn't it? By the way, a good reminder, as you are hanging out here with us, support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. They are pinned in the live chat. You can follow them on Facebook and visit their store in Orland Park, Illinois. There's real food there, real meat, real eggs, real cheese, and real sweets, all from the Amish of northern Indiana. Imports weekly. Tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. It's Amish Country Farms. I'd keep Fields out for the rest of the year, develop a top-secret innovative offense, then spring it on the league next season. He does need the work big time. I agree with you, Patrick. Not at the same time, but sprinkle them in. If they don't play Leatherwood, Iselin, or Carter the next few weeks, there's no plans for them next season. Fully agree. Tell you what, you guys are the real ones. It's a blowout game. It's a barn burner. It's Trevor Siemian starting, and we got 91 of you here with us right now, joining us and hanging out with us. Really appreciate all of you being loyal, really, to the channel and the stream, and hanging out and watching some mediocre Bears football with us. 15 minutes to go in regulation, fourth quarter. Here we go. Bears football, it's first down and 10. Siemian out of the shotgun, Montgomery to his right. Trips to the far side. Siemian makes the handoff. In trouble. Tries to avoid the pressure. A flip pass. This is thrown behind Siemian and recovered by Blasingame, the fullback. So officially, it should be a fumble. There was a backwards pass by Siemian. Tried to flip it to avoid the sack. Going to be second down and long. A loss of yards on that play. The announcer said Justin isn't sustainable with his play. Michael Vick played 13 years playing like that. He did. Second and 10. Siemian out of the shotgun, handoff. Big gain, David Montgomery. First down and more. Move the chains. Got to remember, though, with Michael Vick, he was injured a decent amount, too. I mean, Vick was off and on. He went in prison. He was hurt. He played 13 years officially, but, I mean, you know, last 5 years of his career, he was backing up, too. So you got to remember that. First down and 10. Monty still hungry. He really is. He's looking good so far today. Siemian on the handoff. This is Evans. Gain of maybe one. If Denver was impressed by Getsy, please tell me what Hackett did to win that job. I need tips and tricks. What do you think about Alan Williams week after week? He's lackluster. Still enjoy the stream, John. Much love, go Bears. You know, I would say zero cool. I've said this before. I'll say it again. This question comes up every week. I want to wait and see Williams with a real defense before I judge whether or not the Bears should keep him. It hasn't been pretty. The pass defense has been horrible, but the run defense has been okay. It's gotten better over the past couple of weeks. Let's see him with a real defense, one that Ryan Poles spends money on. Siemian on a second down and 9, passes Cole Kmet with the catch. Did that ball come out? Or maybe not, no. Kmet's down on the ground, gains a lot, but still short of the first down marker. Let me see, was that a fumble? Yeah, Cole Kmet fumbled the football. Cole Kmet fumbled it, and it looks like he recovered it. Wow, the White Sox signed Mike Clevenger. That's huge, by the way. OBJ taking off airplane in Miami. Yep, I heard about that. OBJ was unconscious on an airplane, and he was being hostile. They took him off the plane. Cole Kmet fumbled that football. Third down and 2. He recovered it himself. Wildcat formation. A direct snap to Evans. Evans down the sideline gets the first down and more. Evans moved the chains on a third down and 2. That's good news for the White Sox. That they signed Clevenger. Clevenger is a very good and proven starting pitcher. I like him a lot. Did okay this past year in San Diego. Mike Clevenger to the White Sox. That's a great move. I love it. First down and 10, 12:37 to go. Siemian out of the shotgun, a shovel pass to Montgomery. Montgomery with some blocking, gains 5. Good gain after being blitzed heavily. Siemian. 78 of you guys here with us now. Appreciate it. Second down and 5. Evans is looking better than Ebner. Handoff and not much there. The Jets sniffed that one out easily. Montgomery taken down right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of none. So Clevenger signs with the White Sox. Clevenger last year, not the best, but did okay. 7-7, 4.33 ERA. White Sox got him on a discount, but before he was one of the best pitchers in baseball for a little bit there. 3 great years in Cleveland. I think that's a great signing for them. 3rd and 5, it's Simeon. Back to pass, Simeon throws and dropped. Oh, man. Dante Pettis with the drop. Should have been caught. 4th down and 5. What will the Bears do here? Dante Pettis should have caught that football. Man. Oh, just missed it. Side note, Yankees fan here just waiting to hear from Judge. I don't know if Judge is going back to the Yankees. I heard he had a meeting with the Giants this week. 4th and 5. What will the Bears do? They're going for it. I mean, you have to at this point if you want to stay in this game. They need a touchdown here. Nothing less, nothing more. From the shotgun, it's Simeon. Calls out an audible. Commit in motion. 1 second. Gets it off. Simeon to throw. End zone. It is nearly intercepted. Pass is broken up. Thrown into double coverage. Claypool the intended target. Nope. So nothing happening there, but an incomplete pass, and the Bears turn it over. That might as well be the game. Well, the Jets are going to be happy after this one. Where do we spend the most money? Offense to build around the fields or defense now? I still say offense. I mean, you need a wide receiver. You need offensive linemen. I would worry about your O-line and your wide receiving more than your defense. But, you know, at the end of the day, there are gaping holes on both sides that the Bears are going to have to reconcile. Bears move to 2nd in the NFL draft. Pettis dips his hands in butter before the games. I'd say spread it out evenly, then in the draft go BPA. Sick of this announcer about Justin Fields not being able to throw, and he missed a lot of downfield throws, and that's where he needs to grow. How does this guy know anything about anything? Which announcer is it? Is it Joe Davis or Daryl Johnston? I don't know which one you're talking about. We desperately need D-line help. Yes, we do, Mike. 100%. Bears really need some D-line help. Just tuning in, would appreciate a like, guys, and a subscription. 79 likes right now, and 78 of you still here with us, which we appreciate, especially in this type of football game. I understand, but I appreciate you guys being here. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. We could read your comments right here on the stream. Well, getting near the end of this one. Bears are trailing by a lot, and it looks like this one's going to be over for the Bears at least, so we'll have to see what the strategy is the rest of the way for them. You guys can also follow me on Twitter at Jon Z Sports. We're trying to live tweet here throughout the game. Apparently, by the way, the Jets could be tied to Jimmy Garoppolo. So that's pretty, I think that'd be a great move as well. 11:03, 1st down and 10 for the Jets. White still in at QB. Hand off to Knight. Still going. Gains maybe 4. Big Ten championship game. Purdue versus Michigan next Saturday. Hope Green Bay loses tonight. Me too. That'd be nice. Bears and Green Bay next week. I don't know who's going to win that game. If Fields is healthy, I think the Bears could give Green Bay a run for their money. Second and 6. White. Play action. Rolls out, throws, and a 1st down and more. Diving catch by Wilson. And he'll move the chains. Who was supposed to be covering him? Wilson just kind of got wide open. Nice slam. That was Jalen Johnson on the coverage. Johnson way behind Wilson. I mean, Wilson was wide open. Check your content throughout the week and be back for the next game. This loss puts me to sleep. Mike, no worries. I completely understand. But I appreciate you tuning in this week. So, first down and 10. Here's a run. This is Knight, and there goes Knight. Knight, a big run down near the 40, forced out of bounds. Oh, boy. Time continuing to tick. 9:37 to go in this one. A 21-point game. Knight with some good blocking, mainly from Moore. Big block, really, from Moore. And that set up Knight to gain about, 20, 25 yards there. If we only win one more game, I hope it's next week. Me too. That'd be nice. Bears beating the Packers, that'd be really good. Mike White alone in the backfield. He is in the shotgun. And a touch pass and a gain of 4 to Knight. No one will agree with me on here, but this team didn't have to be this bad. I agree with what Poles was trying to do, but there was no reason to get rid of Quinn and especially Roquan. Lucas, great to see you. Just got here and saw the scoreboard. How did this happen? Well, Bears were up at 1 point, 10-7 early in the first quarter. And then Jets just ran away with it. Mike White's having a great game. 315 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Mike White is 22 of 27 on the day. He's been the big reason why the Jets are winning here. Trevor Siemian is starting for the Bears. Lucas, he hasn't been bad, but just hasn't done enough. 1 touchdown, no picks. Has not turned the ball over, but they've played pretty safely. 3rd down and 4 here for the Jets. Inside Bear territory from the 35. White looking to throw and incomplete. Intended target Johnson. So 4th down and 4 to come. Don't know what the Jets will do here. No loss in kicking. We'll see what they do. Jets remaining schedule: Minnesota, Buffalo, Detroit, Jacksonville, Seattle, and Miami. So kind of a tougher schedule for the Jets moving forward. They do have Detroit and Jacksonville on there, but everybody else is a formidable opponent. When our defense gives up 30-plus points in the last few games, we have a major problem. Trade down, Laz, just sit Justin out and lose the rest of the games this season. We have nothing left to play for. A couple of more wins would do nothing for us, but I'd rather have the picks. Here is a kick from the Jets, and this one is good. Zerline again with a big kick. Or is it good? They're still waiting. Maybe it didn't go in. It looked like it went in. Let's see this kick. Oh, no, they missed it. Sorry, my bad. So Zerline missed the kick. So he makes a 57-yarder earlier, but can't come through here. Don't understand that, but it's 31-10. So at the end of the day, the Jets did what they had to do, and that is waste time so the Bears cannot come back. There's a lot of there's no time left for the Bears to score 21 points, plain and simple. So the Jets still accomplished what they needed to do, despite Zerline missing that kick. Mike Clevenger to the White Sox too, as well, as we just kind of talked about. Panthers winning 7-3, looks like. I don't know if that's updated. Saw that on Twitter. $77 of you guys here with us. Appreciate it. As we finish out the last of this Bears game here. Bears will get the football back. Going to be 1st down and 10, but not a lot of time for a comeback. They're down by 21 late in the 4th. Mike, we didn't have to have such a bad defense. No need to get rid of Quinn and Roquan. Pole's new battle cry, just lose, baby. Just tank, baby. Right? Just tank for next year. Panthers up 17-3 now. Wow. Okay, never mind. So 17-3. Panthers up over the Broncos. That's horrible. So still waiting on this game to come back into action. 20. Laz, you commented 20. Yeah, so Mike Clevenger to the White Sox. Very exciting. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Kyle Allen, big touchdown pass, or a big pass in general to the Texans. Texans down 30-12 early in the fourth. Maybe they'll come back. Well, here we go. First down and 10 for the Bears. Simeon out of the shotgun to pass, going deep downfield. This is incomplete. Through the hands of Claypool, and he's very slow to get up, kind of limping. He might be off the field now. Claypool might be hurt. Trying to get back to the line, but he is wincing in pain, and I would say come off the field, but we'll see. He's still on right now. Simeon today is 11 of 21. 23-3 Panthers winning. Thank you to Gritty Gone. Simeon hit hard too on that play. 23-3 now, John Panthers. Wow. Second down and 10. Simeon out of the shotgun. And a handoff to Evans, who gains 2. Going to be third down and long for the Bears now. So Simeon started off hot. This Bears offense started off hot. Yeah, I'm in pain with this game, but now it's just turned into nothing. A whole lot of nothing. It's been really sad to see how this offense is played. So 3rd and 8 for the Bears to come. Not much doing offensively for them. Simeon out of the shotgun. Commit in motion. Trips to the far side. Simeon back to pass. Simeon, little screen pass to Komet, trying to lunge for that first down marker. He is 2 yards short. So going to be 4th down and maybe 2 or 1.5. And Simeon wants to stay on the field and do something here. 4th down to come. Simeon out of the shotgun, 4th and 2 officially. Simeon calling out an audible to all of his offensive linemen and to his wide receivers. It's back into shotgun formation. Simeon, handoff. Evans got it. First down, move the chains. Evans. Bears are the worst team in the NFL, so no fun saying that. There was no need to tank. Yeah, they're not that. I would say the Broncos are a little bit worse, but then again, the Broncos have #1 defense in the NFL and worst offense in the NFL, so it's a trade-off. First down and 10. Simeon. Quick pass on first down, caught. And much more. Dante Pettis moves the chains. Here come the Bears. Although with 6 minutes left in this one, again, very difficult, nearly impossible for a 21-point comeback. Not fully impossible, but nearly impossible. But they're moving. From the 31, it's first down and 10. Simeon. Quick pass. This one is somehow caught. Wow, what a pass. Pringle with the catch. He was guarded closely by 2 different defenders. How did Simeon? He threaded the needle, and Pringle held on to that football. That was probably the best play of this entire game on both sides. What a play. Second down and 2. Simeon makes the pass, hands it off to David Montgomery. First down and more. David Montgomery still on his feet. Montgomery breaks more tackles, gets inside the 10. The Bears trying to score really bad here. And a nice run by David Montgomery. They're showing the replay of that Pringle catch. I can't believe he caught that football. You have to give Fields credit. We have the worst defense, worst offense, and still put up 30-plus points. I agree with you, Mike. This Bears team showing some fight late, even though they're down by 21. You got to like it. Any good things you can take away? Not much. David Montgomery's run decently today. Yeah, Monty, I'd say he's probably the primary positive in this game. Monty today, 13 carries, 66 yards, 5.1 yards per carry, also 34 receiving yards. He's the guy. Trevor Simeon, I'd say, is a positive as well. Sanborn also having a good game. Simeon's a positive in the sense that we didn't know if he was going to start. And for a backup, he didn't turn the ball over. Has a touchdown, almost 200 yards. What more could you ask for out of him, too? So there are some positives, just not many, and the score certainly doesn't justify it. Simeon, and just as I said that, he throws a pick. Well, never mind. I just said that he didn't throw a pick. Throws a pick in the red zone, and there we go. All right, so I take that back. Wow. Okay. So 504, that's the biggest jinx of all time. And it's going to be first down and 10 for the Jets. Man. Yeah, that was a pick. Wow. All right. Well. Gearwork, you shouldn't have asked me about the positives yet. Had me jinx the Bears. That's okay. First and 10 now for the Jets. At this point, I would assume you just run this clock out. 5:04 to go. I'd run the football the rest of the way. So big pick for the Jets, and that really puts the nail in the coffin of this one. Top day Bears, much improvement needed. Yeah, a lot of improvement needed. Here's the carry. This is Knight moving the pile. Gains 4 with forward progress. Don't you love how you praise somebody, then they turn around and make a mistake right away? Pretty funny. Tough one for this Bears team today. Learning experience for sure. You know, I mean, what do you expect, right? You don't have Justin Fields, and you know you have a QB controversy before the game even starts. Will Simeon play? Will Peterman play? You're not going to be set up for success when you have those two issues front and center. Knight with a big run, first down and more, up to the 15. Zach Wilson's in the locker room getting ready to hand out towels. Yeah, I guess that's how we could contribute to today's win, right, Laz? Handing out towels. First down and 10 for the Jets. 3:50 to go. They're just going to run this clock out smartly. I would do the same thing. I mean, it's virtually impossible at this point for the Bears to come back, run this out and win the game. 5 for the Jets. First and 10. It is Knight in the backfield. Another pitch. It's Knight. Breaks a couple of tackles. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 3:25 in this one. Thoughts on 2018 Tariq Cohen, Julian? 2018 Tariq Cohen was amazing. I mean, Cohen was an all-purpose back, 99 carries for, 400 yards. He had 500 receiving yards. He was versatile and very good. I don't know what happened after that. I mean, injuries and personal stuff got in the way. He was a very quality back for the Bears, no question. Less than 3 minutes to go in this game. 31-10, Jets on top. Second and 10. Make the handoff, now a pinch. This is to Knight, and he gets nowhere. Good job by the Bears defense. Loss of 2 on that play. Third down to come. 2:47 to go, and it looks like a timeout on the field. As Bomber Wilson, a demand a trade. No need for his own coach and teammates to throw him under the bus. So the Bears used their last timeout, and they're going to try and stop the Jets here. It's a third down situation. Maybe get the ball back and do a practice 2-minute drill, which is not a bad idea. A good chance for practice in a real game scenario, but that's all you could say at this point. Third and 13 for the Jets. I agree. Laz, who are you trading to? Nobody wants him. Nobody wants Zach Wilson. No one wants to deal with the antics and with his poor performance. He has to prove himself before he's worthy of a trade. They're down at 13. It is White out of the shotgun. White hands it off. This is Johnson, and wouldn't you know it, he gets the first down on a 3rd and 13. So Johnson moved the chains after the Bears call a timeout and try to get this ball back one more time. Matt Eberflus is stone-faced. He has nothing to say. I don't think anybody has anything to say. This was a bad loss. I mean, what do you expect with Trevor Siemian, but still just a horrible loss. 2:20 to go, 1st and 10. We're going to take this to the 2-minute warning after this last play from the Jets. Receiver in motion, handoff, it's Johnson. Johnson breaking free, gains 9 more. And that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go at the Meadowlands. 31-10, Jets on top. Bears defense is unwatchable. They couldn't stop an infant carrying the ball. I'd rather rub urinal cakes in my eyes than watch this. Wow. Yeah, very tough. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to say? The Bears were not expected to win this game. Sanborn looks like old linebacker Tom Hicks back in the day when they were bad as well. They weren't supposed to win this game. They weren't projected to win this game. They had Trevor Siemian backing up. They're facing one of the best defenses in the NFL, and their defense is lackluster. So, of course, it's going to be this bad. I thought it would have been closer, really. I said 17-13, Bears lose, but I guess Mike White went off, which there was always the possibility of that happening, and it happened today. So there's nothing more you could do. It sucks. It's hard to watch, but, got to hope for better times to come moving forward. Hoping that maybe Justin Fields will be available next week against Green Bay. If not, no big deal. Don't want to rush him back, but not looking good. It's unfortunate. Man. So the Panthers are up 17-3, and the Broncos are now 23-3. If both scores hold, the Bears would rise to number 2 overall. Bears showing the league how bad our personnel really is without Fields masking our deficiencies. This season makes the 2020 Bears look good, but still hope for Fields and the Bears next year. Justin's not back next week. I'm not watching. This blows. I mean, it's not a good product at all. So I think the over was 38. Who would have thought the Jets would get it by themselves? Yeah. This was, I think, a trap game. Before this game, PFF had our O-line as 14th net overall. That's because, or due to, Justin's play and design runs, boots, or improvised scrambles and such, right? Because, Justin is mobile. He still gets sacked, but he could be sacked way more if he was a pocket passing QB. I think the O-line would be rated worse by PFF if Justin was a pure pocket passer. He would have gotten hit and sacked way more often, Chris. That's a great point. So back to the action here. We have the Jets with the football, 2nd and 1. 2 minutes flat to go in this one. It's a QB sneak, and White gets it and then some. Gain of 2 overall. Robert Saleh takes off his headset. And I would assume at this point it's going to be victory formation on this way out for the Jets. C.J. Mosley with the interception. By the way, the first interception by Jets linebacker in the last 39 games. The Jets just breaking records facing the Bears. That was poor. You know what. Jets beat a practice squad team. They feel good. Joe Flacco smiling. Zach Wilson smiling. How do you like that? And Mike White will knee it. 1:15 to go. 2nd and 11. Flacco and Wilson hanging out, all smiles, surprising. Wilson was pouting during the game. Teammates are turning on Russell Wilson in the game. I know that. Everyone breaks the record when they face the Bears. That's right, Julian. That's the Bears' MO. So 57 seconds to go. The Jets are really just trying to run this one out. They're probably going to run, 1 more play, 2 more plays and be done. Maybe just 1. Play clock resets to 40, 45, 44 seconds left here. They run it. And the Bears and the Jets get into a fight now. It's Gibson and Jones fighting with some of the Jets' offensive linemen. Some words being exchanged. Referees trying to break up the pile. But that will do it. So, the Bears lose 31-10. The Browns just tied Tampa Bay with 32 seconds left. We will see if there's bonus coverage. Let's see if they give us bonus coverage. If not, we're going to recap this game. Not much to recap, but we'll stick with you. So stay here for a minute, because if there is bonus coverage, we will announce the rest of that game. See if Fox gives it to us. There is White and Siemian shaken up. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So they're, okay, recapping. Yeah, the Bears lost. They're 3-9. Kurt Menefee in the studio at Fox, and they're giving us, are they not going to give us bonus coverage? They're showing America's Game of the Week. Here's bonus coverage. Here we go. Browns, Buccaneers, tied at 17. 32 seconds to go. Can't wait to hear you next week, but not looking forward to watching the game. John, you're the only thing that makes these games watchable. I appreciate both of you. Robert, Tuba, thank you for being here. Jim, as always. I want to finish this game just because this is very interesting. Browns set to kick it off. 32 seconds to go. It's 17-17. Kickoff by the Browns goes through the back of the end zone. Buccaneers get the ball at their own 25-yard line. They need to drive at least 30 yards to try and be ready for a field goal. Tom Brady today, 22-29 for 182 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And Nick Chubb, 21 rushes for 109 yards. 17-17, Buccaneers and Browns. Buccaneers with the football. From the 25, it's 1st and 10. Brady out of the shotgun. Back to pass, Brady. A quick screen. And maybe a gain of 1. 24 seconds to go. Buccaneers have 3 timeouts. They're not calling a timeout right now. Buccaneers hurry it up. 2nd and 4. Brady back to pass. Brady looking deep downfield. Brady completes it. And a big gain for the Buccaneers. They're hurrying up. And now they call a timeout with 8 seconds to go. Timeout Buccaneers. Jones, Julio Jones with the catch. Can the Buccaneers get in field goal range, and can they win this game? Jones taken down just past midfield at the 47-yard line. What do you do if you're Tampa Bay here? I'd try and go one quick play to the outside, like a quick pass, get out of bounds, or just call a timeout, have 1 second or 2 seconds left, and kick a field goal. 1st and 10 for Tampa. From the 47-yard line. And now another timeout. And the Browns take a timeout this time, so they can't ice the kicker, but they do ice Brady a little bit. Brady today, 24-31, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Buccaneers kicker warming up right now, getting ready for a huge kick, really, for the Buccaneers here. Todd Bowles on the sideline, head coach for this team. Denver has 10 points. Their offense is heating up, LOL. Yep, they're still going to lose. So here we go, 17-17. Buccaneers with the football at the 47. 8 seconds left in this one. Tom Brady out of the shotgun. Trips to the near side for the Buccaneers. Brady back to pass. Brady in trouble, throws it. This one is incomplete with 2 seconds to go. Cameron Brate, the intended target. What are they going to do here? I don't know what you do. I mean, I don't know how long this field goal would be. It'd probably be like a record. I'm not sure. But it looks like they're keeping the offense on the field. The Browns are going back. Brady, a Hail Mary. In trouble. Going to throw it deep downfield. Brady to the end zone. It is incomplete. Incomplete. And this game's going to overtime. Sorry, I had to stand up. I mean, it was nearly there. Oh, man. Oh. Well. Okay, then. So it's going to be going to overtime. I guess I should ask, 64 of you still here with us. Should we stay and do the rest of this game? Please comment, let me know. I think we will. We'll stay here and finish up this Buccaneers and Browns game as they end regulation. So Bucks and Browns, 17-17. Jacoby Brissett versus Tom Brady. It's like the master versus the student, huh? Jacoby Brissett, former backup for Tom Brady. We're going to do the coin toss right now. We'll finish up this game, then we'll head out. But great to have you all here with us. Still hanging out. Getting more excited over a Browns game. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, of course I am. Hell yeah. Look at this. 17-17. Overtime. Tom Brady almost threw a Hail Mary. Of course I'm going to be more excited. Why wouldn't I be? Would I rather watch Mike White versus Trevor Siemian? Or at least Tom Brady versus, Jacoby Brissett? Got to admit, our defense would have been better today if Brisker and Gordon played today. That's 100% true, Jim. And then Eddie Jackson got hurt. But Eddie is a nice player, but a true captain he is not. More so an interim. Be mindful. Hell yes. Yes, we're here. We are here doing Bucks and Browns 17-17. I'm not comfortable facing Tom Brady in OT if I'm Cleveland. Yeah, it's a good point. We're going to finish up this game. And they're about to start overtime right now. You can follow me on Twitter at Jon Z Sports. And subscribe to the channel. Like the video, set up notifications, and help out our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. They are pinned in the live chat. Follow them on Facebook. If you're in the Chicagoland area, head on over to their Orland Park store for fresh food. Fresh everything from the Amish of Northern Indiana. Imports weekly. Tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. They'll take very good care of you. It's Amish Country Farms. Fifty of you guys still here with us. Steve K, thank you guys for the show. I'll see you next week. Thank you for being here. Bro, my Falcons were about to win, but we did Falcons things and threw a pick 6 at the 5. Oh, man. Slade plays. Sorry to hear that. I mean, the Bears do Bears things all the time, too, so I get it. Having a good time here today? Great time having you all here with us for today's live stream game. We're loving it. So we got 82 of you here with us, right, or 48 of you here with us right now, 82 likes, which we appreciate. No, we're still live. Still live on Facebook, still live on Twitch, and of course, live on YouTube with you. So back to the action. It is Tampa and it is Cleveland in overtime, tied at 17. What do you guys think is going to happen? Anyone predicting a tie? I don't. I don't think there's going to be a tie. I think somebody's going to win this game. Browns will kick off to the Buccaneers. They're going to let this one go. So, if Tom Brady can score a touchdown, this one's over. So, each team has 2 timeouts. All replays initiated from the booth only. Both teams have the opportunity to possess the ball. Browns' last OT game was in 2018, and they lost to the Buccaneers. Teresa, good job commentating on the game. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate that. Tom Brady out of the shotgun. 1st and 10. Ready to pass. Quick pass. This one caught. Gain of 5. Quickly. Buccaneers staying up-tempo in their offense. Quickly moving to the line. Buccaneers win this game with a touchdown from the 30. Brady. Gonna go deep downfield. Brady! Incomplete! Oh! Wide open downfield. And Brady overthrew his man. Mike Evans, the intended target. What are you supposed to do? That was that should have been caught. So 3rd down and 5. Bucks may have to punt. 9:35 to go in the overtime. Brady out of the shotgun. Now a flag on the play. Offsides on the Browns. Going to be an automatic first down. A little bit too jumpy on the defensive side of things. On defensive line, yep, that's a penalty. Offsides. Jets whooped that Chicago ass. Ha ha ha. Cedric, yep, you're right. Not a pretty game at all. So, 1st down and 10. That extends the drive for the Bucks. Brady to throw. Quick pass caught. Gain of 5 more. Brady out of the shotgun, 2nd and 4. White on the reception. Brady holds on audible. Back to pass. Throws across field and incomplete. They want a flag. They're not going to get a flag. Good defense by Delpit. So Brady across the middle. Was that a flag? Kinda. I mean, there was contact before the ball got to the wide receiver. Brait was the intended target. Well, here we go. It's going to be 3rd down now and 4 for Tampa. Another 3rd down situation. Receiver in motion. 4 wide receiver set. Brady to pass. Brady throws. Got it 1st down, out of bounds. Godwin with the reception. They move the chains. They stay alive. That is Godwin's 11th catch of the day. Godwin and Julio Jones leading the way receiving-wise for the Bucks. 1st down and 10 from the 47. Here is Brady out of the shotgun. Checks it down. 6-yard gain. Nice pattern here from the Buccaneers offense. A lot of checkdowns, a lot of 5 to 7-yard passes, and then runs after the catch. Brady was in trouble there, felt the heat, threw it, and completed it from the 47. Buccaneers now in Browns territory. 4 wide receiver set. Brady back to pass. Incomplete. Try to go for about a 15-yard gain. Good defense from the Browns. Going to be 3rd and 4. Another 3rd down. 3 3rd downs on this drive for the Buccaneers. Jim, roasting Cedric, huh? Cedric beating the Bears is nothing to brag about. Bears are the worst team in the league. Next week your team will lose again as usual. Oh, 3rd down and 4. Love it. Brady out of the shotgun. Pocket collapsing. He shovels a pass and gets a 1st down. He was being sacked, and he shoveled it away. Flag on the play. Wow, what a play. Holding, hands to the face, illegal block on the offense. So, repeat 3rd down, no 1st down for the Bucks. On number 76, Smith, the offensive lineman. And that was definitely a penalty. Myles Garrett, the victim. Now it's 3rd and 14. Ready to pass. Brady looking, throws. Incomplete. Brady hit as he went down. Going to be 4th down and 14. So after all of that, it looks like the Bucs are going to have to punt. So now at this point, all you need is a field goal to win. if you're the Browns, and they're going to have some decent field position. And so I feel like the Watson game was done on purpose. They want to come back against the Texans, and that is going to be a big game for him. Here's the punt. Browns back to return. They're going to take this at the 15 and return it, and gain about 4 yards before being forced out of bounds. So, 7:26 to go, and here comes Jacoby Brissett. So, Jacoby Brissett, former Patriot quarterback, former Colt quarterback, former Dolphin quarterback, now here with a chance to win this game and beat his former teacher, his former guy, Tom Brady, his former boss, his former superior. This should be interesting. First and 10 from the 21. Brissett out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver spread. On a handoff. Not much doing there. Loss of 2, maybe 3 yards to Chubb. Chubb, 100-plus rushing yards again today for the Browns. Brissett today, 148 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Chubb, 109 rushing yards, averaging 5.2 per carry. He is one of the most elite running backs in the NFL, no question. So, second down and 12, 2-yard loss officially. Chubb lines up as a wide receiver. 5 wide for the Browns. Brissett out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Avoids the pressure. Brissett will run it. And is forced out of bounds. Flag on the play. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. Holding on the Browns. That is a tough blow. And that's going to push him back a little bit. So Brissett, the victim of holding there, or the Browns are really, and that was definitely a hold. So the Browns had some momentum there. Now they're going to be pushed back. 6:39 to go in the overtime. It is 17-17. Browns football. What will they do here? Brissett out of the shotgun, second down and 21. Here's Brissett. Back to pass, going to go deep. Brissett deep. Brissett incomplete. No flag on the play. Wide receiver looking for one, didn't get it. David Njoku. Wide open downfield, did not make the play. He was covered pretty closely, and he was also kind of hit before that ball got to his fingertips. That should have been pass interference. No call on that play. Browns getting screwed by the officials today. That is a bad call. By the way, somebody asked me playing Njoku or Kmet before the Bears game. I guess I was right? Njoku, 29 receiving yards and a touchdown. Much better job today than Kmet, who dropped a football and fumbled. 3rd and 21, it's Kareem Hunt who comes in to run the football, gains about 3, and the Browns are going to have to punt. We're talking field position battle. The Browns are deep inside their own 20-yard line. The Buccaneers are going to have some really good field position here, and all they need is a field goal to win this game. Browns a little bit flustered there on the punt. Got to be careful. You get this one out. Good snap and good punt. Here comes the return from the Buccaneers. From the 24. And a tackle made. Buccaneers will start at their own 34-yard line, and back out comes Tom Brady. Buccaneers at 5-5 on the season. They could certainly use a win. Got a flag out. A legal block in the back on the Bucs. So that's going to push him back a little bit. Still first down. Bringing us inside the broadcast booth, Kenny Albert doing this game, and Jonathan Bilma. Kenny Albert, always a good broadcaster. Really like him. So not much time left here. What will the Buccaneers do? Tom Brady, in overtime career, is 13-4 as a starting QB. Handoff on 1st and 10. Gain of 5. Puts them up to the 25-yard line. So Tom Brady and the Buccaneers trying to make it work, trying to make it happen. What do you guys think is going to happen in this game? Feel free to comment. We'll read them as we go through here. It is 17-17, 4:55 to go in overtime. Tom Brady makes the handoff. Brady to throw across field. This one's caught. First down. Buccaneers up to the 39. Godwin again with the catch. 44 of you guys still here with us watching me do the Bucks and Browns. Appreciate all of you being here and hanging out. You can hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us as we finish up this game before we go off air. 4:19 to go. 1st and 10. Fullback in motion. It's a toss. Stiff arm. And a gain of maybe 1. Not much there for the Buccaneers running-wise. That was Rachaad White. Rachaad White with the carry. Second down and 9. 1-yard gain officially on that play. 2nd and 9. Brady out of the shotgun. Vaughn at running back. Brady back to pass. Going to go deep. Brady deep. This one's incomplete again. Evans, again the intended target. Evans, man, trying to get open. This is the second time it's happened to him. Brady and Evans seemingly not on schedule. Evans being covered too closely, too. Third and 9. I mean, maybe the Bucks punted away, and now somebody's hurt on the Buccaneers. Somebody is hurt for them. One of their offensive linemen, it looks like. This may take some time to sort out. By the way, the Mike Clevenger deal for the White Sox, a 1-year guaranteed deal. 1-year guaranteed. Julio Teheran, by the way, to the Padres. Remember Julio Teheran, anybody? A big-time Atlanta Braves pitcher for a couple of years there. What makes Chicago Bears fans think Matt Nagy isn't calling the plays anymore? Pretty funny, Paul. Sammy Media, Jim, a loss is a win at this point. What did you all think was going to happen? The only reason we were in any game because Justin, he's out, and UC, true team. Exactly, Sammy. I mean, look, we couldn't have expected anything great from this team. I mean, facing the Jets, you're facing their backup QB, but you're playing Trevor Siemian. You have a bad defense. Justin Fields isn't playing. Of course, you're not going to win the game, but it was sad at how bad they lost. Very sad. And now one of the offensive linemen here for the Buccaneers is going to be out on a stretcher, it looks like. Pretty serious injury, it looks to be on the field. He is still not off the field yet. So they came back from break. It's 17-17, Cleveland and Tampa. Going to be 3rd down and 9 for Tampa when action resumes, but one of their offensive linemen is hurt. Game break, Raiders, Seahawks. Seahawks score first. Kenneth Walker makes it 7-0. When Tom No Touch is in the pocket, the refs have their hands on their hip like a gunslinger at the OK Corral. I hope Baker's future still bright. 2020 showed what he can do at his best. Julian, fully agree with you there. Yeah, Tom Brady, of course, gets preferential treatment, and we haven't seen that. I haven't seen it so far since we started watching the fourth quarter and OT and what they've given us, but I haven't seen the rest of this game and what's happened. But right now, if you're just tuning in, we got 3rd down and 9. It's 17-17 in overtime. 3:29 left to go in this game. If not, it'll end in a tie. Somebody has to score. Dr. Joseph Ramirez was listening the whole time. Really glad you called these games in Florida. It's rare to get a Bears game on TV, and this is the next best to it. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate it, Dr. Joseph Ramirez. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in and commenting. I've seen your comments the past couple of weeks and appreciate that. So a 3rd down and 9 for Tom Brady. He's never ended a game in a tie, according to that stat. 3rd and 9. Brady from the 39 out of the shotgun. Ready to pass. In trouble. He's sacked. Brady sacked. And a loss of 4. Myles Garrett, the Browns, with a big sack. I mean, that's a huge play. 3:15 to go in this game. Time's still ticking. I don't know. I mean, the Bucs have to punt, right? So once again, the Browns get a chance to win. Will they come through? Brady just got tripped up. Punt to come from the Bucs. Here's the punt.
He came in so fast he collided with him head first.
And it'll be down right at the 27-yard line. So the Browns need a field goal and they win. Here comes Jacoby Brissett getting warmed up back on the field. All you need is a field goal. Does anybody want to win this game? That's the question we got to start asking.
Who wants this one?
Right, who wants it more? And you would think it'd be Tampa. They really need a win here to move to 6-5. But it doesn't look like it now. By the way, there's Akeem Hicks. Akeem Hicks on your screen if you're watching at home, former Bear. Brissett on a 1st down and 10 from the 29. Out of the shotgun to pass, quick pass. This one is caught for a 1st down and much more. Up to the 45-yard line. Big catch for the Browns. Amari Cooper. Browns going to win so they can win out with Watson and go 10-7. No one likes ties. I think the Browns may win here. They have a chance. This is their best opportunity. Great pass from Brissett. Can't believe that was caught. So here we go. And now Winfield is hurt for the Buccaneers. Winfield hurt, no timeout charged. It's outside of 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to be exact. So Winfield comes out, a brief stoppage of play. 2:22 to go. Now Winfield kind of running off on his own power. Browns kicker is Cade York, who made one earlier today from 55, but he's 1 of 2 on the day in kicking field goals. Cade York. First and 10 for the Browns from the 45. And now we got a flag, looks like, or something. Maybe a timeout before the snap. Let's take a look. Oh, 2-minute warning. Never mind. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. Overtime between the Browns and the Buccaneers. Who's going to win this one? What are you guys thinking? I can't believe this game's still going on. Down to the wire. Doing it. We're happy to be here. By the way, a huge thank you to everybody who's tuned in today. We still have a lot of you here with us. 30 Bobby is still here, but appreciate all you for being here today. joining us for the Bears game. We got Bears-Packers next week. You better believe we're going to be streaming it next Sunday. And we're going to have a good time for sure. We'll do final thank yous once this one goes final, too. So it's first down and 10. Jacoby Brissett out of the shotgun. 4 wide receiver spread. High snap going to be handed off. It's Chubb. Chubb with the gain of 5, taken down right at midfield. Browns at the 50 for 2nd and 6. 1:45 to go in this game. Jacoby Brissett in the fourth quarter and overtime is 7 of 13 for 70 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 6. Hand off to Chubb. Chubb patiently running. Gains about 3 more before being taken down. Going to be 3rd down and short to come. Officially in Buccaneers territory. Chubb will check out of this game on a 3rd down and 4. And Kareem Hunt is in at running back. Brissett out of the shotgun. Brissett back to pass. Brissett going to go deep downfield. Brissett, it's caught! Cooper near the end zone at the 4. Brissett and Cooper connect. From the 4-yard line. Oh my goodness, Cooper was wide open downfield, beat coverage. What will the Browns do here? They have less than a minute to go. Are they going to kick it? Let's see what they do. 1st and goal, 47 seconds left in the game. And a timeout is called. Amari Cooper. What a catch deep downfield. Oh, and a booth review. Hold on a minute. Booth review on what? And that was a catch. Maybe spotting and positioning of the football. I don't know what needs to be reviewed, though. That is interesting. The spot. Thank you, Enzo. I assume so. The spot of the ball. So they're looking over at the spot, looking to make sure that everything looks okay. It was either the 4 or the 3-yard line. Take a look where he is forced out of bounds. And I would say there's the 5, 4. I'd say maybe the 3. The 4 or the 3 are in between, somewhere around there. But it was a catch. And it was big. I don't know if his knee hit the ground back there. If it did, it's down at the 4, if not at the 3. I can't tell if his knee hit the ground. Okay, they say the 3-yard line. Okay. Call confirmed, not overturned. 1st and goal for the Browns from the 3. They have 47 seconds to work with. Timeout charged to Tampa. Next score wins. Down to the wire. 48 seconds to go. 1st and goal. Kevin Stefanski looking for a big upset win over Todd Bowles and the Buccaneers. 1st and goal. I formation for the Browns. Tight end in motion. Brissett hands this one off. Chubb fighting. Can't get in. 2nd and goal to come. 34 seconds to go. They are running this clock down. No timeout yet. Browns still have 2 timeouts. Probably want to make sure that they can have no time left on the clock, really. But at the end of the day, now a timeout call for 24 seconds. Patriots will still need some time to score. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's 24 seconds to go. They're near the goal line at the 4-yard line. Going to be second and goal. Now they're talking about Cade York, who I guess missed a pretty simple kick earlier in this game, shanked it. And now I can understand why there's some worry. Anybody else think he's just going to miss this kick? It's like a 25-yard. Anybody else thinking he might miss it? Maybe it's just me. I feel like he can miss it. He missed a 39-yarder today, but made a 51-yarder. Again, how does that make sense? Well, it's second down and goal. I formation once more for Cleveland. Here's the snap. Chubb, end zone. He is in! Touchdown, Browns win! Nick Chubb wins it for Cleveland. And now a flag on the play. Offsides, defense, penalty declined, game over. Browns win it 23-17. And that'll do it for us here. What a way to end. I'm so happy all of you. Hey, a lot of you stayed with us. Appreciate it, guys. 40 of you still with us now. Final thank yous to everybody. John Meadows directing and producing, being here for nearly 4 hours on this stream. Big thank you to BPOW TV for the studios, of course. Big thank you to all of you who watched, liked, commented, and subscribed. Again, please subscribe to the channel, set up notifications so you don't miss anything. Comment. We have a video coming out tomorrow. Talks about the whole Bears game. We got Clay Harbor, former Bears tight end, Jay Crane, former college football scout and college football coach, coming on. Talk about Justin Fields. And remember, support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. If you want the fresh Amish food from Northern Indiana, Imports Weekly. There's meat, there's cheese, there's baked goods, there's eggs, milk, and so much more. Hit them up today in Orland Park and tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. Until next time, we will see you soon. Thank you for tuning in. So long.